What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh, and we are here for a massive semifinal, man. An absolutely massive semifinal. It is England, it is Denmark, it is the world pretty much against England. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hope you guys are excited for it. I'm a little late, I'm not gonna lie. I just got back from a run and completely mistimed myself, so I apologize for that. Also got a haircut, and it's wet, so you know, fun stuff. But hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are excited. I want to see a big Denmark win today. Big Denmark win. Let's get through the first thing, and that is the starting lineup, as well as address the chat. There's a good chunk of people in here today. Let's go, Denmark. The world is watching. The world is watching, man. There's a lot of neutrals out there that are probably wanting to watch a Denmark win, and honestly, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to watch the Denmark win? And we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. I was a little late, my bad. But it should be fun nonetheless. Old St. Mick says first, let's go Denmark. It's not coming home. Nice, nice. It's not coming home. Can't wait to see people looking at the English fans crying. Oh, man. Oh, man. It'll be fun. Average Germany. Why is it Euro 2020, not 2021? Because the tournament was supposed to happen last year, so, you know, a lot of money to rebrand the tournament. That is why. White says, yo, Josh, how are you today? I'm excited. I'm excited. It's us against British Empire. British Empire, how you doing, my man? I'm sure this is a big day for you. It's a big day for the neutrals as well. We're hoping for a good old Danish win. And I think most of the chat is. Be sure to let me know who you guys are cheering for. I know who British Empire is cheering for, clearly. Delaney will send England home. The Dane train. The Dane train. British Empire, are you English? English? And a Dortmund fan, baby. White's watching from India today. White, hope you're doing well. Watching from Canada. Nice cap, Josh. I thought I'd rock a little Forge FC. Again, I was a little bit late. But we're getting here. The game's about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Let's take a look at the starting lineup first, just so I can address that before we get going here. So England is lining up in the 4-2-3-1. Pickford's in net. Right back is Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw. The two CDMs, Phillips, Rice. Sancho was dropped. Saka has come back in on the right. Sterling on the left. Mount at cam. And Kane up front. Pretty attacking English lineup. Denmark is sticking with their 3-4-3. It's worked wonders for them with Schmeichel in net. Christensen, Kjær, and Damsgaard are the three center backs. Højbjerg and Delaney are going to be two very important players for Denmark to be able to hopefully boss that midfield with the two wing backs. Martin Braithwaite, Damsgaard are the two wingers with Kasper Dolberg as the striker. Good looking starting 11-2 for the Danes. And hopefully our boy Delaney can have a big appearance today. Josh, who are you supporting? I'm going for Denmark. Let me know who you guys are going for. I'm assuming a lot will be probably going for Denmark as well. Is my prediction, but I know British Empire's here going for England. Gully's going for Denmark. Let's go. I told you Martinez is goated, better than Allison and Eder. Okay, big shout out to Cesar Soto here, because if you guys watched the Copa America game yesterday between Argentina and Colombia, Martinez was a weapon in net. The mind games they were playing was incredible. So I mean, he stole that show. He stole the show. So you know what? Big shout out to Martinez yesterday in Argentina, setting up a good looking final there. But if you're just joining us, guys, be sure to drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, and let's see some predictions, guys. Who actually thinks Denmark is gonna win? That is what I'm curious about. Because I'm hopeful, but I don't know if I would bet on Denmark winning, but I'm hopeful that they're going to win. Salmon says, let's go Denmark. White says, no Sancho. No, there was rumors that he was going to get dropped, and he did get dropped. He did get dropped for Saka. So hopefully that punishes them, because there's one Dortmund player starting for Denmark, so that's who we're going for today. It's the Danes. Phoenix is going for Denmark, as assumed. I hope England loses. I'm with you, my man. I'm with you. James says, what do you think about Sabitzer for 20 mil? I wanted to make a video on it because it's a cool little story, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, Sabitzer for 20 mil is a steal. But again, he's a player who will be competing with Bellingham, will be competing with Dahoud, will be competing with Chan, will even be competing with Reina, Royce, and, of course, Brandt. So I don't think we need him. I don't. The only way I see him coming in is if Delaney goes out. Oh, is Dortmund fans here? There should be a good amount of Dortmund fans here. We do have a Dortmund fan channel, but so there should be. And our first Dortmund watch-along is on July 13th, guys, so I hope you're fired right up for that, because I certainly am. Oh, shoot, Forge FC. I live close to where they play. That's sick. All right, my boy is from Hamilton. I didn't know that. So I live near Woodstock, so you probably will have an idea of where that is. So that's funny, yeah. So, I mean, my closest CPL team is Forge. I've been to a bunch of Forge games. I worked a little bit with them prior to starting YouTube. So, yeah, I thought I'd rock the Forge hat today. I was running late, but that Argentina goalkeeper is a beast. He is, man. He is. Martinez is a good keeper. And Mr. Soto in the chat is very excited about it. Hi, JJD TV. Go Denmark. It's not coming home. No, it's not, guys. No, it's not. But I haven't seen any predictions yet. So in the chat, let's hear your predictions. Because I don't know what to say for mine. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know. I want to believe that Denmark's going to win, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll say 2-1 Denmark. Why not? Let's just toy with British Empire. Woodstock in Hamilton, Ontario. I'm from Oakville. Yes, sir. I live near Woodstock, Ontario, my man. Good old Canadian boy. And let me know where you guys are watching from today, because clearly we got someone from Hamilton, Woodstock, Oakville, Ontario. Do we have anyone else in Canada? British Empire saying 3-1. I'm assuming for England, and he is watching definitely from England. Looks like I'm alone here. Anybody else supporting England today, or is British Empire the only one in the chat who will be going for England? Same. I would bet for England. I just want them to lose. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling as well. Is Mullen in? Are they? They have not joined Dortmund yet. And from what we hear, it seems like the Mullen deal is getting closer. All of my sources have told me that it looks like he's coming to Dortmund, man. I mean, I've been saying it for a while. I said if Dortmund were going to sell Sancho, you better believe they had their backup pretty much lined up. And from what I can tell, they do. So let's hope that Mullen comes in. Madueke for... I mean, I don't know if Madueke is going to come in. And he's lighting up for PSV right now in preseason. So I have a feeling he's going to stay at PSV. But we'll have to wait and see. He did not join. Not officially yet. Phoenix says it's almost time. But yeah, Christian lives relatively close to me. 3-1 for England. 0-0 4-3 pens to Denmark. Can we go for another penalty shootout? Does anyone have the patience for that? The Danish national anthem is on. Eric says Denmark on pens as well. I'm looking in from Sweden. Very cool, my man. Very, very cool. I want Sancho and Bellingham to win the Euros, so I want England. British Empire, you're not alone. You are not alone, my man. Pens today. There's been 2 penalty shootout predictions, both of them falling to Denmark. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to do a bold claim that Denmark is going to score 2 quick ones, and then England's going to make it 2-1, and Denmark's going to win 2-1. That's my bold claim. 2-1 Denmark. Even if England go through, they will be knocked out by Italy. Laugh my ass off. Either way, it's not coming home. Phoenix is adamant. Adamant that it's not coming home. Let's go. You Danish underdogs are the fave. I'm not Danish, but I'm going for Denmark today. I don't want England to win. I don't want to hear about it, you know. I did just finish a run, so I'm sorry. I'm thirsty. How can Southgate sue Saka over Sancho? And it's a reason why they're not gonna win today, my man. It's a reason. You're not gonna choose Jadon Sancho. You're not going to get the victory today. Please no pens. I have a soccer game in 3 hours. It's gonna get close, my guy. We got Simon Kjær, we got Harry Kane, the 2 captains for today, guys. Kickoff is just about to start. You got soccer in 1 minute, though. 1 minute. 1 minute. FIFA stream tomorrow. I will try to do one tomorrow. If not, 100% we'll have one Friday. 100. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit more consistently on Twitch, guys. This week has been a little bit busy. I had to do some running around, but I should be able to stream a little bit more consistency on Twitch. But we're getting ready. Game time is coming in. Drop a like if you're just joining us. Feel free to put in a prediction, as I think the majority of us will be cheering on Denmark today. David, back again with the stream. Hope you're doing well, my man. I haven't been to a stream for a minute. Dortmund streams start next week, guys. Our first Dortmund watch-along is July 13th. Exhibition game on at 12:30 Eastern time. So, hope you guys are excited for that, man. Who doesn't miss club football? But we do have a watch-along today. We are going for Denmark. So, do you think that Dortmund can come first place in the Bundesliga? I would never predict them to get first place, but I do think that they have a shot. Bayern's always the team to beat. There's no way around it, but if things go right and Marco Rose hits the ground running and Nagelsmann slips up, I'm hoping Dortmund can do something special there. Watching the game on YouTube TV, I predict Denmark wins 2-1. Got a lot of love for Denmark today, man. A lot of love for Denmark. A little bit more love for Denmark as well. Looking forward to seeing Rosa experience in preseason. I am too, guys, because we have no wingers. And I don't think Madueka's coming in. I think only Mullen's coming in. I really don't see that happening. And I don't see Holland leaving either. So wherever James went, James says, someone on a large Chelsea YouTube channel was saying that Chelsea planned to bid 150 million for Holland. And, they can bid all they want, man. They're not going to get Holland. And if they do, then I'm completely blindsided. There's no way Dortmund are going to let him go. I don't personally see it. Now, I'm not a genius. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future, but in my personal opinion, I don't see it happening. Holland stays at BVB for sure. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what Marco Rose does as well. Also looking forward to seeing what Denmark win today. Dolberg with 2. That's what we're going for, ladies and gentlemen. Brain say England, heart says Denmark. Yeah, I think that's fair. Angie's here. Angie, how you doing? Says surprise Olsen isn't starting. I'm a little bit surprised on that as well for the Danes. I don't know. I don't really understand why, but David says no cap. RB Leipzig got a saucy team. Well, signing Andre Silva is scary. If they get Maxence Lacroix, I mean, kudos to them, man. Because yes, they did become saucy, but that's a nice little run there by Raheem Sterling. But I don't know. I have a feeling that it's still gonna be hard for Jesse Marsch to get it right, man. I don't think it's gonna be as easy and smooth sailing as he may think it is. But we're gonna have to see. Leipzig does have a good squad. They should be able to compete with the Dortmunds, the Bayerns. But I'm still not overly sold on Jesse Marsch. Score prediction: 3-2 England. I feel sorry for Morata. I do too. It had to be him. Why isn't it? Hello, why is the Prime Minister of England at the game? I'm assuming to show the support of the country, man, because they think it's coming home, but guys, like the video if you didn't. Big shout out to our like tracker in the chat. Always appreciated. Be sure to drop a like before we get going. We're 2 minutes in. England has had a lot of the ball already. Nice little run there from Luke Shaw, but nicely done by Kasper Schmeichel. I think Poulsen is not 100% fit, says White. I'm not 100% sure if he's 100% fit or not. He hasn't really been preferred in the last few games. Dolberg has been preferred and he's been scoring, so makes sense, I guess. But I think our wingers next season are Reina, Hazard, and Knauf. And you know what? I have a bit of an issue with that. I personally don't think that's good enough for Dortmund next season. If we're gonna play wingers, we need to bring in a proper winger. Mullen's not even really that. Hazard can play in the wings. Knauf can play in the wings, even though he's still a developing talent. Gio shouldn't play in the wings. If I'm being brutally honest, he shouldn't play in the wings. So I think our wings are by far some of our weakest attributes to this Dortmund team next season. So hopefully play a formation that I guess doesn't utilize them. Maybe utilizes wing backs. Lets Guerrero and Meunier run ball them up and down the pitch. Have Brandt, have Gio or Royce playing the floating cams. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, but I don't think that's the answer. Reyna is not a natural winger. He's not playing well as a winger. He's not. I say he's a 1 in 5. Playing on the wings, Gio has a good game on the wings every 1 in 5 matches. It's not good enough to compete all season long, in my opinion. So I bet you we see a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 3-4-2-1 / 4-3-1-2 to start the season off. We got a prediction, 1-0 for Denmark. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Here's a like. Big shout out, Solomon. We appreciate the like here on the channel. Raheem Sterling's got it. I really like the ball. I'm really digging the silver ball. It looks cool. But I guess they're saving Olsen in case there's extra time. It could be Denmark has had a lot of movement in their squad. They started the tournament off with the 4-3-3, lost Eriksson, had to quickly switch to the 3-4-3, which has been a blessing in disguise. They played well. I mean, they lost to Belgium, but Belgium is a tough team regardless, and then they've just been dominant since that 3-4-3 switch. But we're going to have to see. Morata or any player's family should never be attacked or threatened by fans. I didn't even hear that, even though it's not surprising whatsoever. So someone wants to elaborate what happened to Morata, because I mean, it's expected, man. Morata's not a very loved player regardless in Spain. But like someone made he'll be loved in Italy, man. I don't think he's ever going to go back to Spain. He's going to stay at Juve. Oh. I think Jesse Marsch will flop at RB. I think there's a good opportunity. I think it's going to be a real wake-up call for Jesse Marsch. I don't think it's going to be as easy as he may think. The Bundesliga is going to be a big upgrade from his time at Salzburg. But that was a beautiful ball for Sterling, but just wide from Harry Kane. A good little look there for England early on in this match. But yeah, I don't know. I'm torn on what I think Leipzig's going to do next season. Because if they bring in Maxence Lacroix, they already picked up Andre Silva. Even though they lost Upamecano and probably Konate and maybe 1 or 2 others, Sabitzer, they're still a good squad. But I don't know. I'm not convinced that Jesse Marsch can do it, man. It's not coming home. A lot of neutrals / Denmark fans. Is anybody watching from Denmark today? Or is just a bunch of neutral fans that are hoping Denmark's going to win? Because that's what you're looking at with me and probably the majority in here. The team needs Poulsen. I don't know. Poulsen's an okay striker. I think Dolberg's a better finisher and is probably a little bit more useful for this Danish side, but Poulsen could be useful coming on later in the game. Schmeichel, they say it's coming home. Has it ever been home? They've never won. No, they haven't. It was a poor ball there. Camp Chris is here, says Joshy. Camp, how you doing, my man? Got a nice haircut today. Hope you noticed, Chris. I'm looking at you. Abel here says, hey, y'all. White says, I want Thorgan to start games for us. It's going to be harder to see if Thorgan Hazard starts for us or not. I'm not convinced that he will. Especially with Brandt, man. Brandt's the wild card for Dortmund next season. But here comes England bombing up the pitch. The Danes are playing a little conservative to start off. England's had a lot more pressure in the Danish half. Sterling comes in with a nice little chip. Defended very well. David says, Josh, I'm unfortunately heading out, but I will watch inside. Look out for the 2 PSV players. Peace, mate. Take care, David. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, I laughed so hard at Schmeichel's press conference. Riley says, hey, Josh. Riley, how you doing, my friend? Riley, who you going for? You back in England, you back in Denmark? Thank God Sterling didn't take that chance. No, it's a beautiful ball from Harry Kane, though, and it's a very underrated attribute of Harry Kane's game, man. He's a very good passer of the ball. I mean, if you look at his stats, you can see that. Harry Kane is a very good passer of the ball. That was very well worked. To Thomas Delaney with a beautiful ball. Walker does good, though. Walker does very well there. For some reason, people were commenting on Morata's wife's Twitter and sending death threats to his family. Dumb, no player should take that. No, that's terrible, man. And like, it sucks. Like I like Alvaro Morata, but I mean he's been a whipping boy for so many years now, and of course he comes on and has a good game. A little sloppy from time to time, but ultimately had a good game. Scored the tying goal, and it's his penalty miss that costs Spain, and it sucks to see, but I don't know. The German Olympic team announcement was the best. I don't know if you guys have saw that, but definitely give it a watch. I asked this yesterday. Does anybody watch football at the Olympics? Do you guys watch this at the Olympics? Because in Canada, I've always watched. Oh, that's a nice ball. Beautiful ball for Damsgaard. Oh, but Kyle Walker does so well. Do you guys actually watch the Summer Olympics, like football at it? Because I've always watched it. And I'm to have a video coming out, I believe tomorrow, that's going to explain the Summer Olympics. It's going to explain the teams in it. And it's going to do my predictions. So hopefully that interests some of you guys. Because, yes, the announcement for the Olympic team was very, very cool. That was a good little chance there for Denmark. I'm actually not part Danish. I just want them to win because I can. That's fair, man. That's fair. What do you think about Dortmund's squad of the summer of 2022? I think it's going to be very interesting, man. I think that, in my opinion, Marco Rosa's best formation is a 4-3-3/4-2-3-1. We don't have the personnel to play his favorite formations, which is a little concerning for me. We don't have true wingers. I think that the formations that fit right now, if you're trying to implement Royce, Brandt, and Gio in your formation, is a 4-1-2-1-2, or it's a 3-4-2-1. And I'm not overly convinced how that's going to look. I think Marco Rosa is going to have a ton of formations he's going to play with. But we need to sign a couple players. We need to bring in Daniel Mullen and probably Halsenberg or potentially another target. We've been linked to Sabitzer, which again would be adding depth where we don't really need. I don't know. But how do you guys feel about Dortmund's season? And if you're just joining us, guys, be sure to drop a like, say hello in the chat, and still feel free to drop in a prediction. 95% of the people in today has went for Denmark. But we got a couple people going for England. Yes, I watched the Summer Olympics. Do you watch football at the Olympics though? I watch a lot of people watch the Summer Olympics, but there's a lot of obviously a lot of things that overshadow football at the Olympics. But I like watching football. I like watching the 100-meter dash and 400-meter dash and those kind of things, but I've always really enjoyed watching football at the Olympics. Oh, that's a good run for Mason Mount and gets a corner for England. But those people are ridiculous sending death threats. Yeah, no player should ever be sent a death threat. It's absolutely ridiculous that Morata is being treated like that, and hope those people can piss off. Max Kruse, Arnold, Henritz are good players on the Olympic team. They are. We'll be doing the bare minimum one Olympic watch-along. It's going to be the first match between Germany and Brazil. I mean, it's going on in Tokyo, so most of the matches, my time, are 3 in the morning. But that match is at 7:30 in the morning, so we'll be doing a watch-along, cheering on Germany. But, oh, nicely done. And now the Danes break. Or I thought they were going to. I don't watch Olympic soccer, football. Only I watch basketball. Yeah, I don't watch basketball. But here comes Raheem Sterling with a little bit of movement and a good save from Kasper Schmeichel. Actually, it wasn't that good of a save. It was a terrible shot by Sterling, but he was able to cut onto his right pretty easily. Oh, it was poor shot. Only thing I saw is Olympic football. That's the only thing I really... Not the only thing. I like watching the 100-meter dash. Come on. I watch a little bit of like volleyball or... I think handball, too, is kind of cool to watch, but mostly I just watch football at the Olympics. And I'll be going for Germany. I will watch depending on the time. The big difference, yeah. The Olympic games are going on at 3. They start at 3:30 in the morning. But like I said, the Germany-Brazil game is 7:30 my time in the morning. So I'll be able to do that one. Riley says, let's go Denmark. Isn't Royce and Brandt German. They are German, but they're not. No Dortmund players are on the Olympic squad. The overagers is Max Kruse, Arnold, and Amari. They didn't get. I mean, more than likely they wouldn't have accepted it. Like Dahoud and Brandt or Royce too could have all played at the Olympics, but the issue with the Olympics is you have to basically give up your preseason, and a lot of players, especially Brandt and Dahoud, fighting for places and trying to impress a new manager, are never going to accept that. You don't usually see people who were at the Euros go to the Olympics. That's why Arnold, Amari, and Max Kruse were the 3 overagers for Germany. But I have a video coming up tomorrow, I think, that will explain a little bit more, which I think some of you guys may find interesting. But Harry Kane absolutely blasts that over the net. Remember the name. He's the best midfielder in the Gold Cup. Caesar, who's he play for? I have never heard of him. You said, isn't Royce and Brandt not German? I think he meant not at the Olympics, but after Michael Phelps retired, I don't really care about swimming. Neither did I, man. Do you think Canada's women got a chance at a medal? I do. Canada usually always has a chance at a medal, but will they win it is a different case. Is Royce and Brandt playing at the Olympics? No. They would have, if they got asked, they would have rejected it. But I don't even think they got asked because I'm assuming they knew they were going to reject it. But here comes Denmark. Oh. Højbjerg. Poor hit, man. Poor hit. But another good look for Kasper Dolberg. 2 big chances there from Denmark after a mistake there by Pickford. Pickford with an awful toss. Looked like Karius when he threw it out in Liverpool, and then a poor effort there. But why is England trying to make him play like Jack Grealish, Sancho, if you were Coach Southgate? I don't know, man, but the Denmark side just got a couple good chances, and now they got a corner kick coming in. But here's a good opportunity for the Danes. If they're going to look at opportunities, they're going to have to try to take advantage of some of these set pieces that they may get. Because England, I think, is going to have a little bit more of the ball in today's match. Big opportunity. They're really crowding Pickford. Corner swept in. Oh, but Pickford does very well. Falls to Højbjerg. Oh, poorly done. Poorly done. All but 3 players from the U23. All but 3 players are from the U23 and U21 teams. Yeah, they are. And the U20, the U21s just won the Euros U21, so it's gonna have some chemistry, I think, for the Germans. I really like the Olympics. I love their structure. I love seeing play. Like the overage rule is always intriguing to me. You have a group of players at the Olympics that are all U23, but you're allowed 3 overagers. So Neymar, for example, when Brazil won it, was an overager. So it all depends if you're willing to represent your country or not. But sometimes it's tricky when you want to play for preseason. Am I a little bit behind? I'm at 17 minutes exactly right now. But if you guys are just joining us, be sure to drop a like if you haven't done so already. And let me know where you guys are watching from today if you're just joining us. 17 minutes in, and I think the Denmark's looking pretty good. I think they look right into this match. They've had a couple good looks. That was a poor hit. Why is Dortmund trying to add and linked with Cam-type players? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, they're looking at Sabitzer because 20 mil. He's a player worth 50. If you can get him for 20, you know, it's like they're trying to find a way to make it work. But he's a player we don't need. He plays as an 8. We have Dahoud. We have, I guess, Chan can play there. We have Bellingham. Brandt can play there. We also have Gio and Royce if he's looking to play as a 10. We don't need Sabitzer. We simply don't need him, especially that we're trying to keep Brandt and Gio. So I really hope that he doesn't stay. I mean, or he doesn't. We don't sign Sabitzer because we don't need him. There's rumors he may be a replacement for. There's a replacement for Delaney, but I don't really want to see Delaney win after he wins the Euros this year. As Denmark have a big set piece opportunity here. Damsgaard is over it. I doubt Damsgaard is going to take it. He didn't. Floated very deep. And just a straight up poor free kick. And Denmark can't do that, man. They're going to have to take some of these opportunities. Was Ronaldinho overager when he was at the Olympics? I don't think so. I don't remember the... Maybe, actually. I don't know. If he was over 23 when he was there, he was an overager. Which is... I just find it's an intriguing rule. Like, for example, France has 3 overagers. Gignac and Florian Thauvin, who are now playing for Mexico, aren't in the French national team anymore. So it's a cool tournament for them to put back on the French kit and represent their national team. And Florian Thauvin is still a good player. He's going to be one of the best players at the tournament. Liverpool rejected Salah to go to the Olympics. They wouldn't release him. Yes. And that is also an interesting note. And one of Mexico's players, Ajax, wouldn't release him to go play for the Olympic squad because the club has the option. So Ajax rejected him to go to the Olympics. So he just got joined by the Gold Cup instead. So, you know, it's interesting. So no matter what, Ajax didn't get to stop him from going. He's playing in the Gold Cup, but clubs can reject players going to the Olympics, and Liverpool did reject Salah. So Egypt's team looks a lot worse now. Harry Maguire does well at the back. We need Madueke and we need Malen, yes sir. In my opinion, I personally don't think Madueke is coming. I think Madueke is going to stay at PSV because he's going to get a lot of minutes there. We did just do an interview with a PSV supporter on the channel today. And he said that he'd be surprised if Madueke leaves. I do think there's a chance we could get him, but Madueke wants to play. And I don't think Madueke coming to Dortmund is an immediate starter. He's competing with a lot of different players. And I think the fact that he was injured last year, that he wants to have consistent minutes, and that Malen's leaving PSV, he's going to have a big opportunity to really blossom this year at PSV. So I don't really see Madueke coming. I see Malen coming. Angie says Sabitzer is more versatile than just an 8, but I don't think he'll come. He is. He can play as an 8. He can play as a 10. I mean, he played as a false 9 type of way under whoever the Austrian striker was, Arnautovic, when they were playing a 4-4-1-1. Sabitzer is a very good player. He can even play deeper. He can drop back and play as a 6. I don't think it's his best position, but I still don't think it's strengthening. I don't think that's where we need strengthening for Dortmund. I really don't. But we'll have to wait and see. I think there could be a chance that Sabitzer comes in and we flip Thomas Delaney, which we're taking a 6 out and we're bringing a more attacking center mid. You guys see Aiden Ross streaming last night. I didn't. I don't know what that is. Who's your favorite soccer player of all time? Mine is Marco Reus. Mine has been Marco Reus for a while. I have a bunch of Marco Reus kits. I have him framed that way. He just been my guy, man. Loyalty, talent, favorite player on favorite team. I don't know. He's just always been my guy. Always been my guy. I don't know. Who's your guys' favorite player of all time? All-time favorite player, let me know. Or active player, whatever you feel like. Mine of all time is Reus, and my favorite active player is Reus. But Dahoud is climbing the list. Good little movement there from the Danes. Breath weight, very poor. Denmark looks good, man. Denmark looks good. I don't think people give them enough credit as they deserve, man. Like they're not a team that's just gonna sit back and defend. They have good players on good quality teams, and they've been right in this match along with England, which obviously is fantastic for the neutrals. To be honest, as much as I like Madueke and his play style and pace, I don't think he will come. I think that it'll happen if we get Maul and a backup winger, Knauf. He'll shine this season. Chris, I agree. I don't think PSV is going to let both go. And like I said, Madueke, if you watch the interview on Noni Madueke, you're going to know that he's the type of player who's very strategic and very smart about his career path. He wants to play, and he wants to get better. If he sees Dortmund an opportunity to do that, he's going to take it. But the fact that he only started 7 games last year for PSV and still put up 7 goals and 4 assists, and he played in, I think, 25 or something, but he's only started 7. He's going to want minutes. So I see him breaking through PSV this year and not moving. But I could be wrong. Dortmund has a game. They do. Dortmund plays next Tuesday, July 13th. First Dortmund watch-along of the season. It is obviously a preseason game. And you can probably watch it on their YouTube channel knowing how they've done it in the past, but don't take my word for that. Nice tackle there. Come on, Delaney. Oh, it was a poor ball. But it went right to Damsgaard. To find Dolberg. Oh. Oh. Damsgaard. Absolutely beautiful little look. Look at him move in tight spaces. Harry Kane was dispossessed very, very nicely. Set up a nice opportunity for Denmark. And Damsgaard, how close was this? It looked pretty close, man. It looked pretty close. Oh, damn. I think if the player wants to go to the Olympics, the club should let them go. I think so too, Angie. I agree. If the club, and Neymar is the type of personality that doesn't have a choice. Usually a top player like Neymar, Barcelona probably wanted to reject that. Or PSG, whatever club he was at. But when you're Neymar, you have a big personality. Neymar said, I'm going to the Olympics. And he went. He was an overage player. He went. He won gold. And players, big players have gone before. Free kick coming up to England, though. Saka did very well. Josh's favorite player of all time is Marco Reus or Messi because he watched him score live, but Reus is a BVB legend and his favorite player. Camp Chris knows. Messi isn't really close to one of my favorite players. But when people ask me Messi or Ronaldo, I pick Messi because I like Messi more. And like I said, I watched him score live in Barcelona, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, Reus is my favorite. I've really been a big fan of Griezmann, but I mean, he pissed me off when he went to Barca. And I was a big fan of Hazard as well, Eden Hazard, when he was in his prime, because I just loved the way he played. But no one really comes close to me for Reus. Except for now, my boy Dahoud. There's a ball in from Shaw. Look for Harry Kane. Why Jonathan David didn't go to the Gold Cup? Lille wouldn't let him go. I don't know. I mean, they don't have a choice. For the Gold Cup, you don't have a choice. If Jonathan David wanted to go, he would have to go. It goes to a player's preference. From what I read, maybe there's a little bit of a knock / new manager coming in for Lille. He had a lot of minutes, wanted to get a little bit of rest as well. So Jonathan David ruled himself out, which I don't know if I buy it. I really don't. If Alphonso Davies and your best players, Larin, Eustachio, are all going, why wouldn't you want to go? I don't understand. That tells me there's a transfer rumor, but I haven't heard of any. So, I mean, maybe he was tired, but I don't buy it. Why did Spain bring such a strong squad to the Olympics? Probably they want to win it. I mean, usually they try to bring as strong as a squad as they can, but sometimes it's a challenge. Because like I said, your club squad can reject Delberg thrown to the ground, but your club squad can reject if they don't want to release you for the Olympics. And obviously, maybe some of Spain's squad members, the clubs didn't care and let them go. But they do have a strong squad. 2 more likes to 25. Let's hit 25 likes, my friends. Yeah, I saw that interview. It was good to hear that PSV appreciate Gutsa. Yeah, he's a very nice guy, man. Top 5 players for me is Reus, Dybala, Neymar, Ronaldo, and Sancho. It's a good list. Eric says, Reus, although I was super impressed with Bellingham last season. Dahoud was my tier Bellingham. Dahoud was just my guy, man. Let's hope 8,000 Danish fans fire the team on. I hope so. There's a big opportunity coming right here. Kaka is my fave, but Royce back since 2013 was something else. Kaka's got a warm spot for me as well. I loved Kaka. Another big free kick opportunity coming here, though. Massive free kick opportunity coming for Denmark. I'm not sure where the foul came from. I think it came on Erik Christensen. It did. Huge opportunity. Let's see the Danes hit one from distance, man. I don't know if Denmark has a real set piece specialist, but why isn't Dortmund linked with Anthony from Ajax? I'm not sure. Anthony would be a good look. Anthony would definitely be a good look, but we have a big opportunity coming in here. Big free kick, guys. Drop a like if you're just joining us on the stream to wish our Danes a little luck, because they got one from distance coming in right now. Pickford's trying to get his line lined up. It's going to be a big opportunity for all the neutrals in the world to see it not come home. Pickford's lining up his wall. Hit from distance. Oh, Denmark! Oh, Damsgaard! Hit it from distance. What a hit! Oh, baby, man. This kid is good. Harry Kane does not look happy. Denmark is going wild, man. England can't believe it. What a hit, man. That was a rocket. Oh, baby, let's go. Oh, the story. Man, what a hit. This is a tough one to do. Damsgaard just walks up and absolutely blasts that. It wasn't even far in the corner. That just was hit with power and pace right through Pickford. Right over Harry Kane. Beautiful dip. 1-0 Denmark, baby. Let's go. Oh, the chat likes it. Damsgaard. Let's go. Woo! Harry Kane wants the boys to focus now. That was a beautiful strike for a semi-final. Damsgaard's another player who just blew up in this tournament, man. Absolutely blew up. This is a massive opportunity for him. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. And we play on 1-0 Denmark with the 30th minute, man. Damsgaard. Absolute beauty. Messi still says today that he was the highlight of his career to go to the Olympics. Well, Messi hasn't won anything with Argentina yet. Technically. They don't count the Olympics as a major silverware. He won a gold medal at the Olympics. And yeah, Messi absolutely loved it. Messi loves playing for his country, which is why I almost want Argentina to win. But I don't know. Brazil's going to be tough, man. Let's get to 5K subscribers before August 19th. I'd appreciate it if anyone's new around here, wants to help me with my goal to get to 5K. Be sure to drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you guys are new. But I appreciate the support. But how's the chat feeling now, guys? That was an absolute bullet. Pickford looked real nervous before that shot. Record is over. Oh yeah, that was the first goal first goal scored in the tournament. First goal England conceded in the tournament, man. That's wild. Let's go. We really have not seen free kicks like this in the Euros. That was a hit, man. England look real nervous now. My top 6 players of all time is Royce, Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldinho, Neymar, Sergio Ramos. It's a good list from Chris. It's a good list. Oh, man. That was fun, man. That was fun. First goal England conceded in the tournament, man. What a freaking goal. Let's go. We will be the ones telling the English fans. Phoenix is fired right up. Why isn't Dortmund linked with Breathwaite or Damsgaard? Well, I don't want Breathwaite. No offense to Breathwaite, but I would take Damsgaard in a heartbeat, man. He's a type of player who would fit, but I mean his stock is gonna go sky high. But I can't, like, you can't write this story any better, man. I mean, some of the scariest moments in football when Eriksen went down, and it's not like it's a fringe player for Denmark. Their best player went down. They started the tournament 0-2, won their third match and crushed Russia to get second in the group somehow with a 1-0-2 record. Then they pumped Wales. Then they had a good match and won against Czech. Now they're taking on England in the semifinal, man. Wicked underdogs without their best player, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful story so far, man. Any neutral in the world would appreciate this. Transfer rumors for Damsgaard is going to be peak after this. It is, but there's a big opportunity now coming from England as well. Angie, I wonder if that was the case. What a screamer, though. That was a beautiful... That had to be free kick of the tournament. That was hit with such conviction. There's another free kick coming up. This time it's the other way around. England's got a free kick lining up against Kasper Schmeichel. Let's hope they don't hit it with such conviction that Damsgaard did, man. Mason Mount's over it. He can hit them. I don't know if I'd let Sterling take it. I'm assuming Mount's going to take it. In my opinion, Mount can hit them. Mount can definitely hit them with pace, man. He can hit them with precision. If you're just joining us, though, guys, be sure to drop a like. Hopefully this like will keep the ball out of the net, but Mason Mount is lined up over it. We just saw one free kick goal earlier in this match. This one's from good distance as well. It is Mason Mount. They don't have Trippier on the pitch right now, so maybe it's Sterling. It is Sterling, but his was not as good. A poor hit there from Raheem Sterling. Did very, very well. Blocked it there. Fun fact that Denmark's goal is now the first direct free kick goal of Euro 2020. Well, I did not know that. Southgate looks shocked now. Southgate does look shocked, man. Mount is okay. Mount is okay at free kicks. He can hit them, man. He can hit them with good pace. Mason Mount is good at hitting free kicks, but England's got a throw right now. Big opportunity. Harry Kane's got it. Beautiful turn. Oh. And Denmark breaks. Look at the bodies forward. Oh, Damsgaard to find Breathwaite. To find Højbjerg. Oh, he overhit it. He overhit it. England. Joel says England is overrated. I believe you, my man. I believe you. But it would be such a beautiful story to see Denmark win this with everything that happened to them. With Eriksen starting the tournament with one win, or starting off 2 losses and then pick up a win, man. This is one of the most beautiful stories you will ever see in football if Denmark can pull this off. And it's going to be a massive upset. Breathwaite is good. Breathwaite's had an interesting career path, man. To be able to find his way to Barcelona. I'm assuming he's probably going to be sold. I don't think he's going to be lasting another season at Barcelona, but it's not coming home. It's not coming home. Oh, Kasper Schmeichel. Oh, what a save. What a save. And Denmark gets it up the pitch. Whew. Jesus. If you guys are just joining us, be sure to drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you guys are new. And praise Kasper Schmeichel, man. What a absolute save. That was a bullet from like a few yards away. Oh, baby. Don't jinx it. Angie's not impressed. They should have made it the song 10 Okay. It's coming home. Sorry, Denmark. Joel, I'm assuming you're an England supporter. Joel, are you nervous right now? Oh, that's a nice ball. To find Sterling. Oh. England drew it up. British Empire's fired up. 1-1. That was a good ball. England looks fired right up now. Joel's fired up. Still only tied. British Empire says it's coming home. Let's see how this one worked up. It was a nice ball. It found Harry Kane, who did well to drop in, and Sterling with a perfect run. Clearly onside, or Saka with a perfect run. I think it hit Sterling. I think Sterling got it. Or no, it was an own goal. It was an own goal, man. I don't think it was offside, White. Looks like a good goal. It went off of Simon Kjær in the back of the net. 1-1. Shrek says, is there no Bundesliga players on the pitch? Thomas Delaney's on the pitch. There's at least one that I'm aware of, but there may be more. I gotta think about it. But yes, Thomas Delaney. There's a Dortmund player on the pitch. GG, boys. GG. Bro. I want to get my water and I come up and score. Damn, man. Van, CR7. Tribal Game says, Sancho. Do you see the Dortmund in the back? And you know that Sancho left me? It's painful, man. It's painful. 1-1, though. 1-1 here on the night. It's a shame, man. Denmark was playing well. They had a good opportunity just before that. They're going to have to wake back up here. It's been a good match so far, though. Nice ball with pace. Are you going for Denmark or England? I'm going for Denmark. I just think the story behind Denmark is too beautiful, and I'm not an English fan, you know, so I don't know. Who are you guys going for? Let me know in the chat. Are you guys going for Denmark or are you going for England? Because I know a few of us are going for Denmark here in the stream. How many minutes are left in the game? There is under 5 to go in the first half, and then a second 45 to come. We got a prediction of 3-1 for Denmark. I like that. I like that. Arctic Mist wants to see England win. Justin King wants to see Denmark. Tribal Games wants England. Shrek is still going for Poland. Bro, do you watch the Indian Super League? I do not. I think I know a little bit about it. I believe Alano at one point was at the right league. Alano played for one of the teams in the Indian Super League, and I'm pretty sure he won it. It's about as much as I know about the Indian Super League. We got we got a bunch of people in the stream wanting Denmark to win. But be sure if you guys are just joining us here to drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you guys are new. There's a nice run there from Breathwaite, but does well by John Stones. Netherlands never wins. Are you a Netherlands supporter, my friend? Yeah, it was a shame. I mean, De Ligt took a red card for the match, and unfortunately, it went straight downhill. But it was not, or it was an own goal. It looked like Sterling might have got a touch on it, but I believe it came off of Simon Kjær, and it was an own goal. Looking back on it, Sterling was right there, probably would have tapped it in, but Simon Kjær put it in the back of the net. Goat weight with the Deckers. Old Saint Nick says, let's go Danes. Joel says, I will be so disappointed if England loses to Denmark. Joel, are you from England, my friend? Or are you living somewhere else and have England heritage? Bro, when will India play in the World Cup? My thoughts on India playing in the World Cup. I don't know. I feel like they're getting better. I don't know a ton about the squad, but I know that they're at least better from what they were. They still haven't. I think they're still quite a bit of ways. I think probably the next time you're going to want to see England or India compete, it's going to be for I don't know, probably a few World Cups from now, if I'm being honest. Joel says American, but big fan of England. Joel, are you ready for the Gold Cup then? I'm Canadian. So we're going to have a nice little duel in the first, in the group stage. A nice stacked Canadian squad versus a C squad of the US because they didn't care to bring enough. But Callie says Danish donuts. No way for England tonight. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. Nice ball. Hey, bro, who do you think will win? Your opinion. I predicted 2-1 Denmark. I predicted 2-1 Denmark. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I said 2-1 Denmark. Hopefully I don't jinx that. Denmark took a beautiful early lead, but England are working their way back into the match, and it's a little nerve-wracking. I think Haiti are the dark horses in the Gold Cup. Well, I don't know what. It's not a bad shout to predict Haiti, but with some of the stuff that's going on in the country right now, I mean, they've had issues with visas and all kinds of other things. It's an interesting shout. I mean, Haiti is a tough team to play. My dark horse is like a Honduras. Honduras is a tough team to see, tough team to play against. I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to touch Mexico, though. Mexico's got the strongest squad from top to bottom pretty clearly. I'm hoping for my Canadians, but I'm not holding my breath that they're going to win it. How is Harry Kane playing today? Is he in good form? I think Harry Kane's playing fantastic today. I said one of Harry Kane's most underrated attributes is his passing. Seeing him drop deep, pick up the ball, which he's just doing right now. And he can pick out a pass, man. He doesn't look like the playmaking type because he looks like a number 9, but in today's match, he's had a few good balls whipped into the box. He's created space for his teammates. Kane has been playing good so far. USA didn't qualify for the Euros. Can't tell if you're joking or not, but USA can't play in the Euros. El Salvador with the upset. El Salvador, eh? All right, guys. Halftime here on the stream. Little nerve-wracking. Mass says Denmark. We're hoping for that as well. Unless I didn't know why live streams only show their pathetic face instead of the screen. Pathetic face. It's so hurtful. It's called a watch-along. Hopefully England wins as my friends and me are clutching. Arctic's going for England. Last minute winner from Denmark during extra time. You want to see it go deep, my friend, eh? Me and my friends stop our gaming for this. Arctic, what were you gaming, my guy? Gaming FIFA? I've been thinking England will win, but really want Denmark. That's what I'm hoping to as well. What do you think of Guadalupe going through? It ruined my prediction video I did it with, well, didn't ruin it, but I had Guatemala going through. But yeah, I was very surprised. It's very cool for Guadalupe. That was a huge upset, and they won on pens. Very cool. Canada, US, Mexico, Honduras in the semifinals. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Welcome to the chat, guys. Be sure to drop a like if you're just joining us and subscribe. Help us get to 5K. Much appreciated. Who scored? Just joined here. How you doing, my friend? Damsgaard hit an absolute rocket of a free kick to make it 1-0 for Denmark. And then England drew it up pretty quickly afterwards. It was an own goal, though, from Simon Kjær, which sucked. I went to Gamblers Anonymous, and they gave me 11-1 odds. All right. All right. I like it. Bro, please tell me if Harry Kane will play for Man U next season. I mean, in my opinion, no. I don't think that United have the money to pull off bringing in Harry Kane, considering they just put in a lot of money to go for Sancho. I know that because I'm a Dortmund fan. It's painful. But I see them going for someone like Varane before I see them going for Harry Kane and playing potentially Rashford, Greenwood, or Martial as a striker. If England loses, Southgate will be sacked in the morning, and I'm not accepting him leaving Grealish on the bench. I mean, I'm a big Sancho fan. I'm a Dortmund fan. I don't understand why. I don't understand why Sancho's not starting. Yeah, true with their president getting killed. You're so right about Haiti, but they can still make a shout. Trying Canada and Martinique, they can go through. Yeah, it's a shame, man. What's going on in Haiti? I wish the country the best. It's very scary, man. Please no pens. Don't know if I can take that. I don't know, man. Southgate likes to bring Grealish on later, get those fresh legs in. Bro, you're so cute. Well, I don't know what you want me to say to that. You're making me blush on camera. Roblex, my dude. Went to an AA meeting to watch the Denmark game. They charged me a drink or two minimum. Weird question. Why do they call it a watch along when you're watching it and we're not watching it on here? I guess watch along, like, let's watch it together. I don't know. It's what everyone else called it before I started doing this. Let's go. Like the video. Big shout out to White, my man. Hope you're doing well. Like the video. From Guadalajara, missed 2 pens in the shootout. Yeah, it's a tough night for him, man. Tough night for him. Delaney is the Bundesliga player on the pitch. Our boy from Dortmund, Thomas Delaney. Alright, peace into the live stream. Phoenix takes care. Come back if Denmark score. If England lose, I will cry. Arctic, my friend, my friend. Go Denmark, go. The neutrals are going for Denmark, man. Chelsea wants Kane, but they have a rivalry between the clubs, and I don't see it happening. I don't see Chelsea being able to pull off a game for, I just don't. There's no way. Angie, I agree with you. Harry Kane, in my opinion, if he stays in stays in England, will go to Manchester. Hey, yo, did you get a haircut? I did, my guy. I did. Finally, girlfriend was pumped. Like the vid, boys. Arctic Mist, you're the man. Will you be watching the Brazil-Argentina at the Copa Americas? Absolutely, man. Let me know who you guys want to win that match if you care. I kind of want Argentina to win just to see Messi finally win something with Argentina. But, yeah, I'll be watching it. It's the dream Copa America final, man. I am from Ethiopia, but a fan of Denmark. Very cool. I wish your Danes all the best. I'm a neutral. I'm a Canadian, so... You know, I'm really, really hoping that Denmark will win. I will support your channel till I die. That is the motivation I like here on the channel. Isaac, I appreciate it, my friend. Casper's a good goalkeeper. I hope he doesn't go to pens. Sluke is going for England clearly, but yes, Kasper Schmeichel is a very talented goalkeeper. I would take him over Pickford if I had to. Referee is not fear. Referee to England. I like your cut, G. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm supporting Denmark. 3-1 for Denmark. I'm going to back you with that. I said 2-1 for my prediction, but I've heard rumors of Kyle Larin going to West Ham, but I don't think it will happen. I have not heard one of those rumors in a few months. I've heard the same rumors. I don't see Kyle Larin leaving as well. I see him probably staying at Besiktas for another season. I'm a neutral. I just want a good game. I'm a neutral as well, but... I can't get over the story, man. Like, this Denmark story is breathtaking. And there's nothing more I would want than to see Denmark win this tournament. Shrek says 7-2 Brazil. I think that's bold. I don't know, man. Why people hate England? I don't know if people hate England. Like, I certainly don't hate England. I certainly don't hate their players. I don't hate their people, but I don't know. I find that sometimes on social media, the England supporters can get carried away, and I think that rubs some of the neutrals the wrong way. But, I mean, I like a lot of their players. I've been to England, and I really like the country. I've been to Wembley. I watched England play. I don't want them to win because I'm a neutral, and I think it's cooler if Denmark do something crazy here, man. I'm American, but a neutral, so it'd be cool to see Denmark win. Very similar as me, except Canadian, but... And he didn't start Sancho. So you know what? Southgate, we're all Denmark. If it goes to pens, Denmark will win. It's bold. It's a bold claim. Their fans have a lot to do with it. I agree with that. His ability as a right wing back position. Yes, he plays for Atalanta. He plays as a wing back, both on the left and the right, which is fairly impressive. Yeah, he's a fantastic wingback. He's been a real star for the Danes today. Yeah, and booing the national anthems. Yeah. Thanks, my dude. Not a problem. See, both teams are playing something. England playing at home. Denmark playing for Ericsson. Lots to play for. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to give England fans credit, man. They're passionate as all heck. They're going to piss off everybody else watching, but you better believe they are passionate. But I can't get over the Denmark story of this tournament. I want them to win for that reason. My prediction before we started was 2-1. 2-1 for Denmark was my prediction before we started. I couldn't find a way to watch the match. Very strong restrictions. That sucks, my friend. Hopefully, at the very least, you'll enjoy the stream, talking with some other people if you can't get the game. Brazil to win by tactical manager hat trick. He didn't hear tactical manager now represents America. To be honest, I really wanted Portugal to make it to the finals. Justin King you got Portuguese in your blood, my man. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone loved an underdog story. Where's Pedro Parker? I'm not sure, man. And some of them made fun of the German girl who was crying. Obviously, not all English people are bad, but sometimes ruin it for someone. That's true. Like I said, I like a lot of the English players. I like the country of England. I've been there. I have English friends. But I'm a neutral, and I want the underdog to win. So that's my reasoning. And their fans sometimes on social media can be a little much. Introduce your home tour. You want an inside look, man? You want an inside look? Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do it. If we get to 5K subscribers, I'll do a house tour. How's that? We are close to 5K. So if you're just joining us, be sure to drop a like on the stream and subscribe, because Isaac here wants a virtual house tour, and you gotta give them what they want. Who's the best goalkeeper of all time? In my opinion, it's Yashin, the goalie, and won the Ballon d'Or. I don't know. I have trouble speaking to keepers I'm not overly familiar with. I wasn't alive, or at least I didn't watch football when Yashin was around. So I can't really speak to him. I was always a big fan of Iker Casillas. Again, a big fan of Manuel Neuer. Those are the keepers who were kind of like goats to me growing up. Portugal is nothing without Ronaldo. Do you think Sterling was treated badly by Man City? I wouldn't say he was treated badly by Man City. I think after the unbelievable season he had two seasons ago, I think that because of the competition and the explosion of Foden, Sterling got dispossessed and displaced very quickly and just kind of left it at that. But I think Sterling's still a baller, and if he's not going to get minutes at City, he should probably look to move on. England is quite toxic on Twitter. Yeah, a lot of people I think would be pretty happy if England didn't win. But England fans plus alcohol equals problem. I may go to the US and Canada game for the World Cup. Good luck with your Northerners, but hope we win. That'd be very cool, man. I'd be very jealous. Any neutral around here can go for Canada if you want to. For the Gold Cup. Starting soon, man. Why isn't Jordan, linked to Dortmund, especially with the new coach, Rosa, 3-4-3, Champions League? Who's Jordan? Talking about Jordan Henderson? Why isn't he Jordan? Elaborate, my man. Damn, my heart is pounding so fast. British Empire, how you doing, man? Little nervous? Little nervous? I'm gonna stay till the stream is done. I'm new to this channel, but I subbed and liked. Much love, my man. Much love. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel and joining us here. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be an interesting finish to this game. We got a good split of fans here in the stream. A lot of them going for England. A lot of them going for Denmark. I wasn't alive either, but heard good stories of him on social media, and he won a Ballon d'Or. It's fair, man. If you're a keeper to win a Ballon d'Or, you obviously were something special. He's got a wicked card on FIFA too, so now that it's about Pedro Parker, kind of looks like tactical. Yeah, Casillas, Neuer, Yashin, Peter Schmeichel. Yeah, those are all fantastic keepers, man. Grealish should come on. Let's take a look at the bench. Let's take a look at the bench of some of the options here. Obviously, Foden, Sancho, Grealish are three big attacking options. You can put Bellingham on the middle of the park if you needed to. You have Reece James there as well. Looking over at Denmark, I mean, Poulsen is one that you can bring on. Jensen, Was. Other than that, I mean, the bench clearly favors the English team. But, I don't know, any substitutions you guys would do? I know a lot of you guys would probably like to see Grealish come on. I mean, I'm biased, but I would like to see Sancho come on if England's going to go for something. I'm going to go for Canada. I love them. Arctic, my guy. You see it. I might go to the USA versus Haiti or US versus Canada as well. Oh, we'll go to the US versus Canada match, my man. That would be sweet. And then send me some pictures. Denmark's right wing back. Ah, yes. He would be. I would love to see Dortmund sign a right back, but I know that they're not going to because they just don't have the money, and it's not where they would potentially look to invest. They're gonna probably sign a center back, and they're probably gonna sign Mullen, and maybe Sabitzer if they can flip Delaney. But then we gotta lose Thomas Delaney, which is just sad. If Greg can somehow win the Gold Cup, I'm with this team with Bell Halterman. I can't see the U.S. winning the Gold Cup, man. I can't see any team other than Mexico winning. And I'm Canadian, and Canada's got a good team, but I can't. I don't see anyone getting past Mexico. Their team is way too strong. Which is your favorite La Liga team? Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid by far is my La Liga team. But a fun fact, I went to Barcelona to watch Barca play there, saw Messi score, so Barcelona is a little bit in my heart as well for that reason. Henry says TFC. TFC plays tonight. The first game with the new manager. Right over my head there. Little TFC jerseys. With Dortmund. I like the setup. Would you rather meet Royce or Messi in real life? I'd rather meet Royce. You should collab with an Irish guy. Who's Irish guy? I can see what I can do. Grealish will come on soon, and then Sancho too, I think. I'm here and all my friends are screaming on call. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad then. Got some friends to watch the match with. In Canada, it's 4 o'clock right now, so it's pretty much like middle of the day. Josh Hummel's contract is going to be extended. Thoughts? I'm a big fan of Matt Hummels, man. Absolutely. I have no problem with seeing it being extended. But we're getting ready for the second half here. Time for the English fans and the Danish fans to get real nervous. Honestly, if we had used the team in the Nations League, I think we would have won the Gold Cup. I agree. I think the U.S. right now are the favorites of CONCACAF because they've won it. They're the ones who went on and won the Nations League. They beat a strong Mexican squad. Yeah, there's no reason to think that they're not the heavy favorites. But I just know from the team that they did bring, man, unfortunately, I don't think that you're going to get around this Mexican squad. But kickoff has just started, guys. If you just joined us, be sure to drop a like. And we're going to enjoy the second half here with a 1-1 draw. I am an Orlando City fan, and all of my family is Inter Miami fan. And we went to Orlando versus Inter Miami. What a game that was. That sounds like an absolute treat, man. That's so cool. I mean, I love Inter Miami's kits. I don't mind their squad as well. But I'm a TFC fan. I live near Toronto. There's not really another option for me. I used to work for the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy. It's the one here in London, Ontario. So, I mean, I could have been maybe a Vancouver fan, but I don't know. I've been to a lot of TFC games. It's close for me. It's 9 for me in England. It's 1:30 in the morning in India. Yeah. We have a decent chunk of Indian subscribers on the channel, and when we do our Dortmund games, the late ones, it's incredible seeing how late you guys stay up to watch some good football, guys. So I love it, man. I love it. Let me know where you guys are watching from. We got people all over the world today, which is beautiful. India, America, U.S., same thing. Canada is what I meant. Let the Dane train rumble. For those of you guys who don't know, Thomas Delaney's nickname is the Dane train. But what you might not know is you might want to go Google what it means. Go to definitions. Go to Google right now, I dare you. And put in what does Dane train? Or what is a Dane train? And then you're going to be shocked to see what the result is. So, you know. Because once I heard what it actually meant, I feel uncomfortable calling Thomas Delaney the Dane train. But I'm going to do it anyways. Watching from Florida, watching from India. Very, very cool. My parents always go to Florida to Key West. I don't know if that's anywhere near where you're from in Florida, but my parents have a timeshare in Key West. They love going there. And my boy Tactical Manager lives in Orlando as well. He works for Orlando City. which is very cool. My PE teacher told me to watch this, but I really wanted to see as well. Fair, absolutely fair. Atletico Madrid, great team because of Diego Simeone, who is the best coach in the world. Diego Simeone is my favorite manager as well. I think the fact of everything he's done for Atletico is so impressive, man. It is so impressive to see what he's won with that Atletico side, which arguably is not the best team that you're going to see in La Liga, but he's a passionate manager, man, and I love loyalty and I love passion, which is why Marco Reus is my favorite player and Diego Simeone is my favorite manager. But Catalina has joined us, says, hey Josh, I'm glad to see that you're looking forward to Delaney win BBB Dortmund showdown today with England. Hopefully you're still preparing for the Gold Cup with our boys. Catalina, hope you're doing well. Catalina will be cheering on Mexico at the Gold Cup. I'll be cheering on Canada, and unfortunately I think that Mexico is going to be the better team, but free kick coming in here from Mason Mount. Attacked nicely but defended well, and a foul coming up against England. And a yellow card for Harry Maguire as well. Watching from Egypt. Very, very cool. You excited for the Olympics, our Egyptian viewer? It's unfortunate that Salah isn't able to represent Egypt at the Olympics, but at least you guys are there. It'll be fun. Dane train in basketball training program aimed at young ballers through their step-up game. I'm watching from Amsterdam. Very, very cool. I've been to Amsterdam as well. One of my favorite places to be. It's unbelievable. I can't get over how cool Amsterdam was. Such a beautiful, beautiful country the Netherlands is. So if you guys are ever looking to go to Europe, I would definitely represent. But introduce yourself. I'm a new subscriber. All right. Well, my name is Josh from JJD TV. We are a Dortmund fan channel. We also cover a lot of the Canadian men's national team because I am Canadian. We work with Borussia Dortmund. They reached out to us, and we have a partnership with the club. We'll be doing something pretty cool for the Super Cup that represents a lot of the different fan clubs around for Dortmund. And on top of that, I'm the official international streamer for Borussia Dortmund on their Twitch. So that's what you guys need to know about me if you are new to the channel. And if you are, again, feel free to drop a like. It's always much appreciated. And subscribe to get us closer to 5K, which is our goal here. But I appreciate the support, my friends. I watch Tactical. Yeah, Filippo's a good guy. Good buddy of mine. Would you love to see Mason Mount in Dortmund? I like Mason Mount a lot. I don't think he'll ever join Dortmund, though. I don't think that's... I would take him, but I don't think it's a realistic transfer for him. I don't think he'd ever look to leave Chelsea. And I don't think Dortmund would be the option for him. Plus, Dortmund have a ton of center attacking mids right now. Big asked me to say my prediction, and I said 2-1 Denmark. That was my prediction before the game, and I'm 1 goal away from it. But Vestergaard's got it. Does well. Finds Dolberg. Oh! Oh, it was a good look. Kasper Dolberg found a little bit of space and absolutely cranked that one. It was a beautiful save by Jordan Pickford. I think it would have been offside, though. I don't know if they're going to give it a corner or not. It did look to be offside. Why England is not changing their game? I don't know, man. They're not playing overly well. But I think eventually you're gonna see Jack Grealish come on and probably Sancho well at some point. Amsterdam is so clean. I can't believe the bicycles. Yeah, you see 10 bikes to every car in Amsterdam. It's a beautiful country. Absolutely love it. How do I watch this live? I'm not sure. I'm watching it on TSN here in Canada. So, if you don't live in Canada, I don't know how I can help you. But I'm sure that there's some way, shape, or form you can find it. Tell me one thing. Why Dortmund grooming young players and selling them to another club? I had a nice little spiel on that. It's just the way the club runs. It's the way Dortmund do business. They've been a goal to never have to go into bankruptcy and to always stay afloat. They're a business. They see ways to make money. They see still ways to compete. If you are looking for a team to spend a crap load of money on the best players around the world, Dortmund's just not a club for you. But if you're looking for passion, if you're looking for unbelievable fan base, oh, that's a good ball, but Pickford does well. Dortmund is a good team for you. They will always compete for the Bundesliga. They will always compete in the league, the cup, the Champions League, but when they do win something, it's going to come from developing players rather than spending. It's just the way they do business, and sometimes it sucks, man. Double swoop for Sabitzer and Halstenberg on the cards. Leipzig ready to let Sabitzer go for 20 mil would be an absolute steal. I don't think Sabitzer is a requirement for Dortmund. I don't think he's someone that we should target. But I think the board, again, looking at deals, he's valued at 50 mil. We can get him for 20. I could see them shifting Delaney on and going for him. I absolutely could. But here comes Damsgaard. Finds Braithwaite. He does nothing with it. But yeah, it could be a double swoop of Leipzig's players. Both of them are very good. Halstenberg will bring a little bit of versatility and leadership towards the back. Sabitzer is just a very gifted player. But it makes it harder, again, for Gio and Brandt to get game time, man. By the way, this is my first time on your channel, and you're so amazing. Very, very kind words, my friend. I appreciate it. Means a lot. The heart feels a little full right now. Glad you're enjoying the content, and hope you're enjoying the stream as well. I found it. Let's go. Big shout out to Arctic Mist. Found the game, but there's a free kick coming out right now. Mason Mount is standing over it. Who do you think Dortmund should replace Sancho? I think that they're going to replace him with Mullen. I've heard from very credible sources that the deal is very close to being done. Here comes Mason Mount. Nice ball in. Oh, Kasper Schmeichel. What a save, man. That was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful save by Kasper Schmeichel, man. Very, very good keeper he is. Fully stretched out. It was a good header by Maguire, to be fair, but just could not get down, and Kasper Schmeichel was there. Schmeichel does very well, the Danes do, to settle it down. But what a save by Kasper Schmeichel, man. I don't really know why people don't like Pickford. I'm not saying that he's world-class, but he's a decent goalie. Angie says she doesn't mind Pickford. I think Pickford at time to time can be inconsistent. I think that's why, and he's also England's starter, which is why a lot of pressure gets put on him. But that was an incredible save by his counterpart, Schmeichel. Beautiful save, man. That should have been in the back of the net. Those are the same principles that FC Barcelona and Ajax philosophy. Both of them are beautiful and well-respected clubs, and yeah, I mean, I agree. But what a save, showing the rebound, or showing the replay again of Kasper Schmeichel, man. That is a strong hand to keep that out. But yeah, Dortmund does things differently, and the 50+1 rule in Germany also has a little influence on that as well. But I love supporting Borussia Dortmund, man. It's not always fun when you see players like Sancho and Haaland that will eventually leave, but it's exciting to know who the next Sancho and Haaland will be. They develop so well. But nice ball to Braithwaite, and wins himself a corner. Henry says, what a save it was. I absolutely rate Sabitzer. He can form a pretty good partnership with Dahoud, Bellingham in the midfield, and the depth looks mouth-watering. I agree, man. It's like, why not go for him? But again, if we're being so a little chintzy with our money, I don't know if we should invest it in our most depth area. We have a lot of center mid CDMs. Delaney, Chan, Bellingham, Dahoud, Brandt can play down there. We also have Gio, Royce up top. The midfield is fine in my opinion, but it still is a good deal, so I wouldn't be mad if we went for it. But a corner kick's coming up here to Denmark. Another big opportunity for them to get a set piece, but it was poor and right to Harry Maguire. But they're going to have another chance. Damsgaard's got it. I think that went out, and it did. Isn't Mullen a striker, though? It is, but I think Marco Rosa is gonna change up his shape. With Mullen, I think he's going to play a 4-1-2-1-2, or he's going to play a 3-4-2-1 / 3-4-1-2. So they're going to have a dual striker. It's going to be Malen and Holland. And I don't know if they're going to play with really wingers. And if they need to, they have Knauf and they have Hazard. And Malen can play on the wings if he has to. But maybe they'll surprise me and they'll go for Madueke. I don't know. Oh, Højbjerg does so well, man. Højbjerg's got a great tournament, man. Damsgaard, Højbjerg, Delaney as well. Even Braithwaite's had a good tournament. A lot of these Danes are going to potentially get themselves a good move, man. Oh, nice run to Kasper Dolberg. Take a look. Oh, Kasper Dolberg. I used to be an FC Barcelona youth team, both males and females. You used to be a player in the youth team or a coach. That's very, very cool. I think Kasper Schmeichel is the most underrated keeper I've ever seen. Kasper Schmeichel is incredible. Should I join your Discord? Arctic, absolutely. Jump on in. Anyone who wants to join the Discord, feel free. The 50+1 rule should be for every team in the world, so the Super League nonsense never happens again. Yeah, during the Super League, it was pretty special to see my club, Dortmund, not being a part of it. And a lot of your guys' clubs too, Dortmund's not being a part of it. And will never be a part of it. It's why Bayern and Dortmund look the other way. They honestly know better, man. Nice ball. Sterling to find Shaw. Oh! Good little look there for England, but it went out for a corner. He is India's football team captain. He scored 74 international goals. Captain, leader, legend for India. I have heard of him. I've only recently heard of him because I think he broke a record. Is that true? But other than that, I didn't know of him before the record or whatever he broke. But I did look him up, and he's pretty high in international goals. Defended very well there for Denmark. Put it back in from Shaw and collected by Schmeichel. It was almost a nice ball to find Damsgaard. I'm a fan of scouting players through academy setups. I like it. I hope Sancho will do amazing in the Prem. Would miss him, but wants to show the Prem merch how good Sancho is. Sancho will do great for United, man. He's an incredible, incredible player. As I told you, I am new to your account, and now I am starting to follow you on Twitter. Hey, big shout out, my man. I appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, the tags are on the screen. You can see them. Malen scored 19 times this season and had 113 shots. And he scored 26 times with 95 shots. Yeah, the young Greek striker, or I think he's 25, but he's a Greek striker, I believe, lit up as well. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Malen takes a lot of shots, and I've been told by multiple sources that some of Malen's weakest attributes is that it takes him a few tries to finish. And unfortunately, in the game that the Netherlands got knocked out, Malen missed a one-on-one. So that stat to me makes sense. It's a nice ball there, though. Takes it down, Mason Mount. But Vestergaard does so well there. But Saka's got it. Chips it in and defended with the lives once again. And Braithwaite does beautifully to turn out a pressure. Well done, Martin Braithwaite. Gave it away. If England win, hopefully I'll get the remit. And if not, it's fine. That's fair. That's fair. I used to watch De Ligt and De Jong ever since he was 5 years old in the academy setup. That's very cool. De Ligt, De Jong, Donny van de Beek. Watching them at Ajax that year was special. No foul given there. Nope. Saka went down. And another foul not given. Phillips is passing it on over to Raheem Sterling. Do you think that Real Madrid and Barca will ever get back to the teams they used to be? Madrid before Barca. Barca, I've never seen that in my life, where you can't register a player. Barcelona had so much mismanagement over the years. They've just signed 4 players, Aguero, Depay, Emerson, and I don't remember who the 4th one is, and they can't even register them. They simply need to not re-sign Messi. And then get Umtiti, Coutinho, maybe even Griezmann, Busquets off the books. Get rid of Martin Braithwaite. Get rid of some of the dead weight. There's a lot that they need to do. Delaney as well. 62 minutes in this match. Still 1-1. England's had some good looks. Yo, my dude, can you friend me on Discord? Absolutely. Send me your request and I'll accept it right after the stream today. Poor shot there. Collected easily by Kasper Schmeichel. Angie says, come on, Denmark, pick it up. Yeah, England has picked up the pressure a little bit. Angie says if you're in England, you can watch it free on BBC and ITV. Also, what is the point of them signing Pjanic? Jesus' career. I don't understand that either. But Martin Braithwaite looks to be coming off for Poulsen. But Christensen is down right now, which is not a good sign for Denmark. He's a player that absolutely can't go down. But you send the request? Perfect. I'll accept it, my man. I think Denmark will win on penalties. Sudden death. It's a bold call. It's a bold call. Oh, but it looks like Damsgaard's coming off. I think he's been one of the best players on the pitch. Or maybe not. I was going to say, if you take Damsgaard off, it is Damsgaard. It says Damsgaard for Poulsen. I don't know if that's the right move, man. I don't know if I would take off Damsgaard. I thought he had a really good showing today. But he hasn't actually came off the pitch. It is showing it is him coming off. I'd probably take off Braithwaite before Damsgaard. It doesn't look like it's Damsgaard. It popped up and said Damsgaard coming off for Poulsen, but then looks like he's going back on the pitch, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't understand why Barca signed Pjanic. They swapped Artur for Pjanic, and Pjanic is on unbelievably ridiculous wages, so I don't get it, man. Not gonna lie, Serie A better than the Bundesliga. I disagree with that. I think Bundesliga is ahead of Serie A, but they're close in my opinion. They're all close. There's a triple substitution coming up though for Denmark. Daniel Vass is gonna come on as well. Sport One, Patrick Berger said that he denied interest from BVB to Sabitzer. Well, good. I don't think that we should go for Sabitzer. 15 mil? It's fine. Or 20 mil is fine, but who knows if that would actually have been the deal. I don't think it would have been smart to invest in him. My great-grandfather used to be a scout at FC Barcelona/Ajax. That's very cool. Now, me being Canadian, I don't have any footballing influence in my life, unfortunately. But I see Grealish warming up as well. It is going to be a triple substitution for Denmark. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. Which league's better, Bundesliga or Serie A? I mean, excitement-wise, you can't deny that Bundesliga is much nicer to watch on the eyes than Serie A. Serie A can be a boring league, even though I think it's been much better recently. I think it's been a lot more enjoyable to watch. But it is Damsgaard coming off for Poulsen, who's now coming on. Interesting. Poulsen can play it on the wings when he needs to. Dolberg's coming off as well, so I guess that doesn't mean anything because Poulsen will now probably go striker. Kasper Dolberg's coming off. Norgaard's coming on, who will, I don't know, that kind of changed up the shape a little bit. I'm assuming it's going to look more like a 4-3-1-2 or a 3. It's probably going to be a 3-5-2 now with Braithwaite and Poulsen being a dual striker for Denmark right now. Good ball, and Saka does very well there. But Vestergaard gets lucky to find Daniel Vass, who punts it upfield. Eric and Angie both say Bundesliga better league than Serie A, and I agree. I think it's a better league, and I think it's better to watch. But like I said, I mean, I am giving a shout out to Serie A. I do think Serie A has gotten a lot funner to watch. I've enjoyed a lot of the games with Inter, AC Milan. Napoli's fun to watch, very attacking. That's an awful ball there by Saka, though. How many languages do I know? I know one. Unfortunately, I only know one. I can speak English, and that is my only language. So, yeah. I would like to learn German, but I am not going to give it a go unless I go to Germany. I recommend that Denmark will be the ones challenging Italy. I like it. I like it. Great-grandfather and his entire family are working. It's very cool, man. It's very, very cool. Like I said, I would have been working in the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy if not for COVID. But that's as much claim to fame as I have. But Saka has been the one withdrawn for Jack Grealish, which is a very positive move, in my opinion, for England. Dortmund need a right back, so we should sign Atal from Nice. I mean, yes, we do need a right back, but we're not going to sign one. I've said that on the channel for a long time now. It's just simple math. Unfortunately, Dortmund are going to keep Meunier to be the starter. When Murray comes back after injury, he can challenge. You still have Emre Can, who can play at right back, and Paslak if you desperately need. We will not be signing a right back, even though that's the position everyone wants us to sign. Premier League is better than La Liga, which is better than Serie A, which is better than Bundesliga, which is better than Liga. I'd have Bundesliga probably up there, a little bit higher. 1 Prem, 2 La Liga, 3 Serie A, 4 Bundesliga, 5 Liga. Shrek in... You guys are putting Bundesliga... I think Bundesliga a better league than Serie A. I mean, they have it rated right now. Bundesliga 3rd. But... Denmark temporarily down to 10 men? I don't believe so. I didn't see if someone went off the pitch or not. Here comes Daniel Vass. Awful ball in the box, though. In the 90s, Serie A was the best league in the world. Not anymore. So they're all incredible leagues, man. If I could go to a game in any of those countries, I would. Like, I enjoy watching all the leagues. Not so much through the depth of Liga, but I could watch a lot of Serie A games. I could watch a lot of Bundesliga games, which I do. Prem's obviously very, very good quality-wise. Same as La Liga. But I only watch a certain amount of teams from the other 4 leagues, and I watch a ton more Bundesliga than anything else. Next week, I'm going to Canada. Where are you living? Near, like, the Toronto-type area. I don't know how familiar you are with Canada, but I live near sort of Toronto area. White says Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and Liga. All are close. I agree with that, White. Oh, it was a poor touch by Poulsen. 71 minutes. And it is still 1-1. I've always liked to be what's on the process of building a great team, in particular scheme and structure. And you should have a nice passion for Borussia Dortmund, my man. Jack Grealish fouled there, and a yellow card's going to come out to Daniel Vass. Have you ever met any Dortmund players? I've never met any of the players in real life, but I've done multiple interviews with Patrick Omayela, who's a former Dortmund player, and he's won the Bundesliga twice, won the Pokal. I've done interviews with him in the channel. I've talked with him on Dortmund's Twitch. I've also done an interview with Paul Lambert, who won the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund. So both of those interviews are on my channel. So if any of you guys are interested in seeing interviews with Paul Lambert on his Champions League win with Dortmund, or a nice little interview with Patrick Omayela. But I haven't met any of the players. That's my next goal. We'll see, maybe. Depends on how this partnership with Dortmund what they allow me to do, because I would love to talk with Gio Reyna or Jude Bellingham or someone who can speak English, you know. Oh, poor ball there by Grealish. Hoping Denmark doesn't fall into the Grealish trap. He likes to get players in trouble in front of the box. He is. He's playing on the wing. Oh, it's a good ball, but Kasper Schmeichel does very well. Took a bit of a tip. Got a corner kick coming up. Grealish always drops and makes it look like a foul bigger than it is. Most players do, man. Most players do. But here comes Grealish. To Mount, to Sterling. Oh, beautiful block. Beautiful, beautiful block, man. How many minutes are left? It's in the 73rd minute. So there's about 17-ish minutes or less. Or left. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Oh, they gave it the other way. Whew. There's about 17 minutes left, and then it would go 30 minutes of extra time, then a penalty shootout. But England are calling for a pen. No, Harry Kane went down, man. Man, Justin King thinks it's going to end in a draw. Expecting pens. What's your age? I'm 25. A few years ago, I went to a Juve versus PSG. It was a friendly, but I still like to see Dybala, Higuain, Pastore, and it was good. Occasionally saw Higuain versus in Orlando. That's very cool, man. Have you ever gone to any games? So when I went backpacking through Europe. It was no penalty, by the way, for people who were wondering. But yeah, no pen. But yeah, when I went to England, I went and saw to Wembley. I saw England take on Spain. Then I went to Dortmund to watch Dortmund play Frankfurt. Unbelievable. And then I went to Camp Nou and watched Barcelona take on Girona. And saw Messi score. So I had 3 big games when I went to Europe last. Hopefully I'll be able to do something with the club in the upcoming season when fans are allowed back in the stadium. I've also been to a lot of TFC games and went to a PSG Benfica game at BMO Field. It was in a friendly tournament. Only good player playing for PSG was Lucas Moura. How would you go about getting those interviews? Just shoot them a DM? So I had the club set it up for me. So I didn't reach out to Patrick O'Mayella and I didn't reach out to Paul Lambert. The club set up the interviews with me on Dortmund's Twitch, and then they let me repost it on my YouTube channel. So I don't know. I mean, you can always try. It depends on how you do it. But luckily for me, I have a connection through Borussia Dortmund. They messaged me and said, do you want to do an interview with O'Mayella? And then do you want to do one with Paul Lambert? I obviously said yes and did it on their Twitch. And like I said, I could just reuse the content for my YouTube channel. So that's how I did it. But I have a partnership with the club, so it's easier than having to reach out, because I don't know if they would have ever answered me. I really don't like Mason Mount because he thinks that he's bigger than he actually is. Not a fan, eh? Not a fan. Nice ball. Denmark's got it. Poor cross, though. A little hard for Kyle Walker to... Angie said that she's met Weidenfeller, Hummels, and Sabotage. That's sweet, man. Isaac says, are you married? I have a girlfriend who I live with. So not married yet, but with due time. With due time. What's the difference between Europe and Canada? Europe's nicer, in my opinion. Europe is beautiful. I want to go back to Europe as soon as I can. Hopefully going to Dortmund to, like I said, to do some stuff with the clubs. But I would like to go back to Europe and just keep traveling, man. It's so cool. Europe is so beautiful. There are parts of Canada that are cool, but I mean, if you're coming from Europe, man, I would go to the States before I'd go to Canada. The States have got much nicer attractions than Canada does. But down he goes. Daniel Vass has got the ball. Wait, did you go to the PSG Benfica game on in 2015-ish? Because I was there too. Henry, I definitely did. It was. I don't think there's ever. If you're talking about BMO Field, I don't think there's another match that was played with PSG and Benfica. So Henry and I just made a nice connection there. We both watched it. PSG had a crappy team lined up. They only had Lucas Moura. Justin says 1 goal from either team can get the chance. The suspense intensifies. James says, shoot your shots with these interviews, Josh. It would be so cool to see you interview some players. That would be my ultimate goal, man. That would be my ultimate goal. I'll see if the club will do me a solid, but it's a tough ask. You never know. How old are you? I'm 25. Window Beer Review Thomas says, just subscribe. Big shout out to Window Beer Review Thomas for the sub. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to drop a like and subscribe like our beer reviewer here. Thomas, hope you're doing well. Isaiah says, Europe is old, Canada is younger. Isaiah, how you doing, my man? You enjoying the match? What's wrong with Canada? Nothing's wrong with Canada. I love Canada. I do love living here. If you don't like cold weather, Canada is not for you. It's cold about half the months here, but yeah, I like Canada. And if like BC, if you're a tourist and you want to come to Canada, I would go to British Columbia. It's very, very cool there. Alberta's cool as well. I live in the small town in Canada, so it's, I don't know. I need a charger though. I always forget to put in the laptop charger. Go to Colorado before going to Canada. You can ski there. It just looks like the Swiss. Yeah, like I said, the States is massive. A lot of cool attractions. Mason Mount's got it. Nice ball in, but clears out from the Danes. To Phillips from distance. Whew. Getting crazy. Angie says, I'd take Europe over anything, but I do like the Caribbeans too. Yep. My aunt, I think I've told some of you guys on the channel, has a place in Mexico, so I do enjoy going there if you're looking for warmer weather. Henry says, laugh my ass off, bro. I remember sitting next to this little kids who only wanted to see Zlatan. When he didn't show up, they were visibly upset. Yeah, I had a feeling that PSG wasn't going to play any of their good players, and I was right. They just had Lucas Moura and then a bunch of academy players. Delaney's got it, does well. Yeah, England isn't winning, so it's good. Yeah, that free kick goal from Damsgaard was special, man, but this thing looks like it's going to go the distance. Why don't you come to Ethiopia and visit historical region places? I don't know. I could. I don't know where I want to go yet. I'm either going to go probably back to Mexico or to Europe when me and my girlfriend travel next. If you're coming back to Europe, you should visit Ireland. Would love to meet. I've heard Ireland is beautiful. I'd be open to Ireland. Meg, you open to Ireland?
Yes.
All right, Meg's open to Ireland. We're laughing. Meg is Irish. Nice ball. Oh, it was a good break there for Denmark, but it was broken up nicely there by England. But yeah, we're hoping to do some more fan engagement. It's part of my little role with Dortmund, so maybe getting some Dortmund fans on the channel. Try to meet some more people. If I do some traveling around the world, it could be kind of cool. It was a good little break there from Denmark, but unfortunately just did not link up too nicely. How's COVID-19 in Canada? Hope you're good. It's getting better. And Canada's been on lockdown for a long, long time. But we're on the right track. I think most people will have their second vaccines end of August. Good header there, out for a goal kick. You should try a Football Manager save for Dortmund. I could maybe do that. I never played Football Manager before. When Dahoud signs his contract, we're doing a Dahoud player career mode. So we have that on the horizon. Justin's getting nervous, says still 1-1. England trying hard. In Kuwait, it's fire. 44 degrees at 11:40 p.m. Yeah, that's wild. That is hot, man. We got people watching from all over the world. Very, very cool. Let's hope the Danes can get one late here, though. Mexico is cool, too. Mexico is very cool. My aunt's got a beautiful little place there. And Meg and I want to go back. Højbjerg with a brutal switch, but luckily Grealish doesn't do very well. Poulsen does, though. It's coming Rome, says Isaiah. Is this thing going the distance once again? At 4 p.m. it gets to 50 degrees. That's wild, man. I feel like Denmark need a goal. I think so too. They had a couple good looks in the last little bit. They have a little break right here. Nice little rush up. Chips, but no one running back. You should do a FIFA career mode with Dortmund. Give yourself unlimited money. Sign Lewy and Kyle Walker. So we are doing a career mode on Twitch. So I'm supposed to be trying to be a little bit more active on Twitch. So we do have an ongoing career mode. I signed Jonathan David because I'm Canadian. Makes sense. But we will be doing a little bit of that and the Dahoud series once he signs his new contract until FIFA 2022 comes out. But we are a little active on Twitch from time to time. I need to become more active. Delaney does well to find Vast, to find Delaney once again. Oh, that's got to be a foul. I want to see KSI cry tonight. Bring it Rome, bring it Rome, bring it Rome. Yeah, man, this match could go either way. Big shout out to Denmark though, man. They've been in this match all game long. They've had their chances. They've shown why they are at this stage, man. Hopefully they can get one. Copa America was lit last night. It was, man. That was a good game. It was a really good game. I've enjoyed watching the Copa America this year. The final will be incredible as well. Brazil, Argentina. Who do you want? I think I want Argentina to win. I'm sorry, tactical manager, but I think I want Messi to win. He's got 4 goals and 5 assists in, I think, 5 games. Those are stupid, stupid good numbers. Nice ball. Brazil is really good. Yeah, if I'm a betting man, considering Brazil's never lost a Copa America on home soil, I'm betting on Brazil. But I hope Argentina wins. Just like I hope Denmark wins here. I fixed clip on my eyes in watching because I'm in India. It's 2:11 in the morning. We need to give a shout out to anyone watching from India at this time, man. 2:11 in the morning. Kudos to you. Hopefully you're gonna be rewarded here with a nice Danish rush, but very well done there by Stones. Finds Poulsen. I also want to see Messi win for Argentina. Feels like a reward for him. I think so too. And like, I haven't seen numbers like that at a tournament for a while. I don't know about you guys. 4 goals, 5 assists in 5 games is incredible. Like, those are... and Neymar's got 2 goals, 3 assists in 5 games. So he's got 5 goal contributions. Messi's got 9. Those numbers are insane. I want Argentina too, but I still feel like... I still want that Brazil Marquinhos jersey. Corner kick coming up. There is a substitution coming in for the Danes. Little extra. It is Delaney. The Dane train's coming off. Jensen's coming on. Another Brentford player. Coming on for the corner here. Oh, baby. Coming in is Vass. Ah, thought that would have been a good little look, but it's a foul given the other way. Not from India, but from other parts of Asia. Justin King, where are you watching from, my man? You should do a FIFA 17 career mode, then when they had Dembele, Pulisic, Aubameyang, and Ginter. Dang. See what I would have done differently? Neymar versus Messi. It's the dream final, man. It's the reason I really wanted Argentina to win. And seeing the emotions with Martinez and Messi was pretty cool too. Let's go 70 likes. We've hit 70 likes. Nicely done, friends. Nicely done. If you haven't dropped a like yet, we'd appreciate it if you did. Cool that we hit 70. Gabriel Jesus eyebrows are stunning. Interesting. Justin King says he's watching from Korea. That's very cool. I have a buddy from my small town who moved to South Korea. I'm assuming you're watching from South Korea. He moved to Seoul in South Korea. So, he's been there for a long, long time, man. And he loves it in South Korea. So I'm assuming, Justin, are you in South Korea? I mean, you're definitely not. Pretty sure you're not in North Korea, but are you near Seoul? Because that's where my buddy lives. Nicely done. Defended very well. Bro, in the background, some noise is coming. Very disturbing. It's probably my girlfriend. She's just making us dinner. It's part of the deal. I have to stream. And she's allowed to make noise. But I'm sorry if you find it disturbing. Sooner or later, we're gonna have Producer T back, and we'll get some like background music, so it kind of cancels that out. But how do you feel about Montreal pulling out of the 2026 World Cup hosting? A little surprised, but I mean I'm pretty sure a lot of games still will be hosted at BMO Field. 6 minutes are added on. 6 additional minutes are added on here. And Grealish has got it to find Shaw. To find Harry Kane. Oh, but done so well. 6 minutes, man. What are your thoughts on Qatar? They're hosting the World Cup next year. It's going to be different having a World Cup not played during the summer months, so I don't know what I think about it. I'm going to be very curious to see how it goes, how it runs, and we're going to get a real idea if it was something that was successful or something that wasn't. Been to Seoul, it's crazy, so many people in traffic. Oh, that's very cool. Angie, you've been to a lot of places. That is what I've learned about you. Yeah, I live near Seoul, that's funny. It must be, I don't know, it must be a good spot for, I don't know, for tourists or for potential, like, people to move into. I don't know. But my buddy has some other buddies who've come from different countries and have moved to Seoul as well, so it is, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty big city in South Korea. But he loves it, he's found a girlfriend there, and I don't think he's ever coming back. Nice ball. Denmark seems to be holding on now. Mason Mount has it. If I was rich, I could donate. That's all good, my friends. All good. I appreciate that you want to donate. Foul chipped up there from Poulsen. Free kick coming up to England. Angie says she flies for a living, so very cool. That makes a lot more sense now. Edmonton might pull out too based on how Montreal pulled out because Alberta is $100 billion in debt. It's a quick ball to Raheem Sterling. Just defended so well from the Danes. Puts it back to Kasper Schmeichel. But yeah, I don't know. As long as not everyone pulls out, I don't really care. Oh, Sterling finds Phillips, top of the box, and blazes it over. But yeah, I think the matches will be played in BMO. And I don't know if they'll be moved anywhere else or not, or what's going on. But as long as there's matches played in Canada and we still get a hosting spot, it doesn't bother me where the matches are being played. I live near BMO. I'd be bummed out if BMO pulled out, because then I probably wouldn't be able to make any of the matches. Boycotting Qatar does nothing at this point. They should never have let them enter the host in the first place. Did you know PSG are signing Donnarumma just to be a backup for Navas? Donnarumma, Hakimi, and Sergio Ramos. PSG are going to be deadly next year. But I don't know. I have a feeling maybe they're going to let Keylor Navas go out on loan somewhere. I don't know, though. Angie said, I told you I was... Angie, I'm not going to lie. When you sent that to me, I didn't really know what it meant. But now I obviously have more of an idea. I didn't want to sound dumb and ask you what it meant, but okay, that makes more sense. I'm actually going to Google it when I get off here so I have a real idea of what it is. I didn't recognize it, but that is very cool then. Do you watch cricket? I do not. I do not. I've never watched cricket. I don't think you can watch cricket here in Canada, if I'm being honest. Late free kick coming in for England. Harry Maguire gets there, but Kasper Schmeichel holds on, man. Holds on. What's the name of your friend? His name's Rory. So, I mean, if you know a Rory, that's Canadian. It's probably him. It's a German airline. All right, Angie, that makes so much more sense because you said that to me and I acted like I knew what you're talking about, but I really had no idea. So that is okay. That's very cool. If I get time, I'll try to visit him. Do you think BBB should go for Marcus Thuram instead of Mullen? I don't, and I don't think Gladbach would sell any of the players to us anyways. We've taken a lot of players from Gladbach in the past. We've taken their manager, which basically ruined their season. I don't see them doing any type of deal with us. So I do like Thuram. I don't know if I'd prefer him over Mullen anyways. But here comes Sterling with about 5 seconds to go. Does well. Denmark chips it up. Denmark is just holding on for the final seconds. This thing will be going to extra time. But yes, Angie, I know. It was embarrassing. I didn't know what it was. I've never heard of that airline. I flew Swoop. And cheap flights. And I didn't even recognize when I was in Germany, but this match is a history maker. We're 20 seconds over the 6 minutes, and a long throw from Kyle Walker is coming in. And that should pretty much do it. Phillips, one more in. Flicked onto the back post from Maguire. Vast does well to leave it. Grealish. Mount. Offside, offside. Oh. And that is it. Holy. It's a good little look right at the end. And Kane had a good look at it, to be fair, but a real kind of swing and a miss. And the England fans are just... It's the #1 airline in Germany. I'm not a cultured person, apparently. Angie. Yeah, Kane flopped his lines there as we head for extra time. Oh, man. In this Euro, we watched a lot of own goals. We have. There's been a ton of own goals. But damn. It's going to be back-to-back extra times. Don't have a great feeling about this, no? A little nervous? Angie, what do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen here in extra time? I am a little nervous. It's just been such a good watch. I don't want to see the Danes crash out, man. I don't want to see the Danes crash out. But we'll jump on over here. Yo, matches used to be an hour and a half even with extra time. I watched Dortmund, but the Euros games usually are like an hour 50. Do you realize that or only me? I don't know if I realize that or not. I do think they have been a little bit longer. But yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe because they keep going to extra time. Sometimes fish and chips do mean business. Denmark on pens. It's okay. You can't know everything. And she's an understanding person. I appreciate it. For 2026, I think Canada will only have Toronto, and then they will give US 2 extra host cities because it's a big country. Yeah, and I think that's smart. As long as Canada can stay in there with something and get that automatic spot, I'm fine with it. Maybe draw like this is so nervous. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm nervous too. I want to see the Danes take it. This has to be one of the most boring games I've ever watched. It has been. There's been, like, very brief moments of excitement, and then it's been a strategically played semifinal match. But we got some nerves coming in for Arctic. What will the Dortmund starting lineup be for the friendly? I have no idea what it would be like for the friendly. I have no idea. I honestly, if I was going to guess, I'd say, like, Kobel might get a first look, maybe. Paslak could be in there. You could see Koulibaly now that he got a kit number. Maybe Schultz. I don't know. It depends if they're going to sell him. I think we'll see Emmanuel Fry. I think we'll see Knauf. I think we'll see Brandt, De Hood. Maybe Royce. I don't know. I'm very curious. I'm excited. I think Denmark will win today in the final. They will beat Italy 4-2. Quite the game, man. Be quite the game. My friends are so sad. So am I. Well, there's still extra time to play. This match can go in any which direction. A lot of fans in the stadiums, man. It's cool to see. I was almost typing the same thing. The most boring yet interesting match. It is interesting because of the storyline of everyone wants England to lose / everyone wants Denmark to win. At least the neutrals I'm speaking of. And I don't know, it's an interesting game, man. There's more than 70,000 England fans there. That means there's only 10,000 Danish fans. That's wild. That seems unfair. Come on, Harry Kane is trying his best. Also, USA has 17 candidates, so they won't have a problem to go through the process and figuring out logistics. Yep, I agree. But the match is about to begin again. Second half underway. England was very determined just now. I don't think it's going to pens. We got 30 to go. Harry Kane, Tigges swap. I don't think Tottenham's going to do that. I don't think I think Harry Kane wants to go to somewhere like City, man. I think he just wants to start winning trophies left, right, and center. Someone get a goal. Denmark get a goal. Let's see how this thing can play out. I'm jealous of England because they are the best in cricket and as well as in football. I did not know that they were the best in cricket. That is new information to me. Denmark can do it. You thinking Denmark can do it? It's going to be a wild finish, man. 30 minutes. Are you going to be live for the England-Denmark versus Italy? I don't think I'm going to do the final. If anything that day, I might do I'm going to try to do the watch-along on the Canada game. It's their first Gold Cup game against Martinique. But I don't think I'll be doing the Euro final. Have other plans, unfortunately, that day, and I'm trying to make the Canada day work right now. So we'll have to see. I'll be there maybe, it depends. I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. Yeah, Kane's doing that since he'll never do it with England and they're allergic to trophies. Yeah, well, you won't be doing it with Tottenham, that's for sure, man. Phil Foden looks like he's warming up. So does Jordan Henderson. Looks like it may be a double change coming out for England. Josh, what's your prediction? I mean, I picked Denmark 2-1 at the beginning of the game, so I might as well stay with my original prediction. 2-1 Denmark, I guess. Slim Shady's lining up. They said if England win the Euros, everyone on the English team needs to get a Slim Shady haircut, which I think would look hilarious. And they all agreed to it, apparently. Oh, no foul, ref. No foul. That's poor. I'm going to support you no matter what. Big love. Arctic, big love. Appreciate the support, guys. 2 more likes. 2 more likes from our like counter in the chat. If you guys are just joining us, feel free to drop a like or subscribe. And let us know how you think this way is going to go. Because I might as well stick with it. I said 2-1 Denmark before the game kicked off. It's 1-1 right now. So I don't know if I should waver at all. But that's a nice ball there to find Harry Kane and a beautiful, beautiful save. Like once again, it was an excellent save by Kasper Schmeichel. Angie says there are 8,000 Danish fans. Is Wembley full then? So like Wembley would be full because that would be like 78,000. So it's being played under a packed house. Nice run there by Sterling. Denmark does so well. Schmeichel the legend, says Isaiah. Once again, man, Schmeichel is, man. He is an underrated keeper. Angie says, I don't think so. Does anyone know how much Wembley holds? And is it full? Can't be full yet with restrictions. Okay. My underrated squad this season, Dumfries, Hummels, Koulibaly, Guerrero, Locatelli, Casemiro, Sanchez, Insigne, Ander Silva, Pepe from Arsenal. Underrated squad. It's fair. What Koulibaly are you talking about? Like Napoli's Koulibaly? If so, it's with a K, but other than that, I'm not sure what Koulibaly you're talking about. Casemiro is very underrated. Locatelli had a phenomenal year. I would disagree maybe with Pepe. I don't think Pepe had that good of a year with Arsenal. But those are some good looks. What website are you using? I'm not using website. I have like a satellite dish, which gives me access to TSN, which is what this game is being watched on. 90K in the final. Damn. 90,000 capacity. May the force be with Denmark. England has a nemesis in cricket, and it's losing to New Zealand. How come England are the best at the sport? I'm definitely not the person to ask. I wouldn't have that knowledge. Who's your fave in football? Marco Reus is my favorite player. Dortmund's my favorite team. Canada's my country. Easy as that. If England loses, then Foden needs to go back to being brunette. His punishment should be going bald. Finds Luke Shaw. Does very, very well there to get over Joachim Andersen. I'm watching 3 vids on this. Who else you watching, my guy? Walker does very well to find Sterling. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, but Sterling gets absolutely flattened. And overhit there. Shot as well. Why isn't Rabona TV live? I'm not sure why Rabona TV is not live. I'm assuming maybe he was busy with something. BBC and fans to see reactions. Well, Anderson just Sterling just got absolutely flattened. 100 minutes and Southgate only used 3 subs. I don't understand. Yeah, and you better believe if it doesn't go England's way, he's going to get ridiculed. But it was a good corner there from Foden. Goes back to Grealish at the top of the box. Fires it straight at Schmeichel. To Foden, back to Jack Grealish. Oh, Sterling does well, and then blazes it well over the net. Sterling is another underrated player. Well, unfortunately for him, he just absolutely shot that 20 feet over the net. Oh. It was a good little look. Sterling did so well to skip on, but that was just an awful effort from Sterling. Denmark has really fallen out of this match, man. It kind of looks like they may just play for pens. England is really taking it to them. They're getting on with the game. They're playing through it. England look like the ones that are going to be pushing on towards the end of this match. Nice ball over to Luke Shaw to find Grealish. In India, COVID cases are rising. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. In Canada, they're actually doing well. We finally look like we have control over COVID right now. But yeah, it's going to be hard for Denmark to deal with this. The fans are going to definitely get behind their team. Denmark switched to the 3-5-2 a while ago, a more defensive shape. Throwing an extra body through the midfield, having just Poulsen and Braithwaite up front. But it's been a one-way kind of storm right now. And Denmark hasn't really had any looks going forward. I don't think they're going to really go for it. I think they're just going to sit back, hope and pray that the England finishing looks still like Sterling's does. The Phillips does well to find Shaw. Very well organized, though, the Danes are. Defending well. Defending as a unit and relying a little bit on Kasper Schmeichel, man. Blue Black Fire 97 has joined us. Says, hey, Josh, what have I missed? You've missed about 100 minutes. And you've missed a boring / okay game. You missed an unbelievable free kick goal from Damsgaard to give the Denmark an early 1-0 lead. England came back and got an own goal from Simon Kjær, and then it's been pretty much one-way traffic. Denmark hasn't seen a lot. England's putting on the pressure, and yeah, we're in extra time. 5 minutes to the first half of extra time is done. Foden's got a corner, but the Danes are defending like Vikings, man. Does very well. Jack Grealish has got it once again. Pinning back Denmark. A lot of pressure going to come on them once again. But yeah, Blue Blackfire, what were you doing? Were you at work? Getting a little busy. You missed a good chunk of the semifinal. And right now, like I said, with the substitutions that went on, England are going for it, while Denmark have basically just sat back and defended, man. The 3-5-2 is a tough formation to try to break down. England has had some decent looks, but nothing really too close, or the chances that they have had, they just have not taken. Let's get Josh to 6K subs. If you're new around here, guys, and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It means a lot. But I appreciate the support, my friends. It looks like there's 2 balls on the pitch. Is that a penalty? Come on. Come on. There's 2 balls on the pitch. Give me a break. Is there not 2 balls? Am I going crazy? Come on, no pen. Was I blind there? Or did you guys not see 2 balls on the pitch? I thought usually that happens. Hopefully VAR takes a look at this. Vestergaard saying not a chance. No pen. Come on. VAR, turn up here. That's not a pen. He's going to overturn it. He's got to. Is he going to give it? Oh, no. He gave the pen. He gave the pen. It's a penalty. Check over. I must have been seeing shit. I could have sworn I saw 2 balls on the field. But, I mean, Denmark hasn't created any chances. So I can't even see what they're going to do trying to get a goal back if Kasper Schmeichel can't be clutch here. It's Harry Kane. Oh, no! Oh, my God. He saved it. Harry Kane saved it. Or Kasper Schmeichel saved it, but the rebound. Oh, Schmeichel. Of course he saved it too. Ah. England. It's going to be hard for Denmark. They haven't created anything in this match in so long. Kasper Schmeichel did so well. Oh, he just put it right back to him. Oh, man. Schmeichel's been incredible all game long, and he made the penalty save, but he couldn't push it out of Harry Kane's way. And England is losing their shit. Trippier didn't even watch. Oh, man. Denmark hasn't created anything, though. I don't see them I don't see them coming back unless England just take completely the wrong approach and just decide to sit back the rest of the match. Because Denmark has been so quiet. But they just brought on a striker, so obviously taking off Vestergaard, giving themselves an opportunity. A very soft penalty to give up. Let's see if Denmark can do anything. Hopefully England just forgets how to defend here, because Denmark's been pretty poor in terms of chances being created for the majority of this match, since it's been basically 1-1. But we're going to have to see. Højbjerg's got it. Oh, but he gives it away. Minute has already been played of the extra time here in the second half, or the first half of foul given. Another foul given, man. Good night, bro. Good night, my man. Appreciate you coming on the stream. Been very active in the chat. We will miss ya. It's got to be like 3-something in the morning for you. But a free kick is coming up for England, and Trippier looks to be coming on the pitch. England are singing and dancing in the crowd right now. Ah, such a shame. That was a cotton soft pen. That was a very soft penalty. Foden's got it. 3 extra minutes were added on to the first half of extra time. I'm going to go soon as well. Time to sleep for school tomorrow. Good night, my friend. Appreciate you coming on the channel. Pleasure having you on. Vast as well, not to give away a corner. Denmark is going to have to do something here, man. They brought on Wind. Wind will hopefully, I guess, be some type of presence up front. They have 3 type of strikers. Poulsen will probably go to a wing along with Braithwaite. And Wind will be playing through the middle. I've seen multiple people claiming that there's no future, saying England will lose to Italy in the final. It'll be tough. It'll be tough. Most people will be going for the Italians, but... Oh, they're playing on. Oh, it's given. Oh. Denmark versus Italy will be a dream. Yeah, I don't know. It was a soft pen, man. There was contact, but barely any. Sterling hit the deck. It was a terrible pen, to be fair. It was a very, very poor pen taken by Kane, but luckily, it just fell back to him, man. Got his 4th of the tournament. 1 away from tying Ronaldo and Patrick Schick for the top. England fans are looking like they're going crazy in the stands. $15 minutes to go, man. 15 minutes to go. That, I'm assuming you mean ref has to pay for what he did. Ah, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. I'm sorry, says Arctic. It's all good, my man. We'll see you soon. Take care and enjoy school tomorrow. 1 more like. Let's go for the Reds. For the Danish fans, the neutral fans. I don't know. Unless England just decide to play very, very defensive and invite pressure, I just still think they should just keep playing their game. They've been the better team for the majority of it. Denmark is just kind of, I don't know, it looks like the Danes' legs have kind of went earlier on. Invited a lot of pressure, and unfortunately, England finally got a soft pen and got them the lead. But man, I don't know. 15 minutes to go. Drop a like. Try to help any type of comeback here for the Danes. See this thing will go to a penalty shootout. But it's not looking like it. Still no Jadon Sancho. Josh, what do you think of Marco Rosa's appointment? I think it's the right appointment. Like I said, we're really strangleholded with managers to target considering we only hire German managers. Marco Rosa is one of the most gifted young German managers out there. I think it's a perfect match. I think he's going to do a lot better for Dortmund than someone like Jesse Marsch would have. And I think he's got a good, talented squad to work with. So we'll see how he can do, man. But I have a good feeling. He's got a game plan. I'm a little nervous to see how he's going to be if we don't sign any wingers. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to see what he can do. Why do you guys only hire German managers? I don't know. Maybe it's the language barrier, if it's just preferred, but Dortmund will own, not only German, I mean, they have to be able to speak German. So Lucien Favre was from Switzerland, but he can speak German. So Jesse Marsch was an option for Dortmund because Jesse Marsch is American but can speak German. But off comes Jack Grealish, who got put on and then is getting taken off for Kieran Trippier. England had to get a goal eventually because the second half onward, Denmark attack has not even touched the ball. I agree. They've been very poor going forward. I'm going to try to stay on for a bit longer. Arctic is going for it. That's what I expected from England. It's coming home. What's your favorite food? Chicken wings. Actually, no, it's a lie. I like sushi. Sushi's my favorite food. But whereas Denmark wins or not, but making the semifinals is a great thing. It is. They deserve a huge shout out. It's a shame. They took the lead in this match too, man. My fave team is Brahimi. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I'm assuming it's an Indian dish then. I can't say I've heard of it though. Or if I have, I don't know if I've ever had it. Sushi is bomb. Sushi is bomb. I had shawarma today for lunch and it was delicious. Shawarma is up there as well. Isaiah says his favorite food is Italian. It's good food as well. England is doing well now to hold on to the ball, though. Denmark needs to get onto the ball, and they need to get bodies forward. Because they just defended for too long. They don't have they don't have the right personnel on the pitch, I think, to really take the game to England here. Oh, that's poor. Oh, man. Buttered chicken is White's favorite. It's not a bad look, man. Buttered chicken's delicious. I don't know. I like sushi. If I'm going out, I'm going to sushi. It's my favorite. But, I mean, big shout out to Red Lobster. If anyone of you guys know what Red Lobster is, seafood or shawarma is also delicious. But England is doing the right things. Late in this game, you want to hang on to the ball. And they're doing that, man. Red Lobster's the bomb, says Isaiah. Isaiah, we got similar taste buds, my man. I like it. Do you like McDonald's? I do. I can't eat it. I have a strange diet. I'm allergic to cheese, and I'm also allergic to wheat. So that's why you probably noticed there's seafood in my favorites rather than like pizza or something. It's a tough life, I know. But another poor ball from Denmark there. They just don't have any ideas. They have no fluid movement going forward, the Danes. I think they were just used to defending, hoping to go for the shootout. Ah, man. Hey guys, talk about football, not foods. Was it not you who asked me what my favorite food is? What are you doing, guy? Come on. But Angie's not picky. She would eat any food. 12 minutes to go, man. Arctic is checking out. See you, my man. That's pump back up feel for the Danes. Angie's throwing a little bit of love for Denmark. It's going to be tough, man. They've been very poor at holding on to the ball and having stringing any type of passes together. But here comes Højbjerg. He picks them. That was a nice pass there to Poulsen. They're just... England is doing well, man. They're pressing very well. They're making it very hard for Denmark to get some rhythm going. But they're going to have to push something forward right now, man. Matty D's digging the Indian food. It's fair. That's funny, Matty D. My girlfriend's a big fan of Indian food as well. It does just take one chance. They got 10 minutes to do so. I'm hoping England's going to panic a little bit more and start sitting back and allowing Denmark. But they're doing all the right things. Look how high of a line England is playing with right now. They're making it so difficult to keep it on the deck, to get passes together. So, I mean, man, kudos to England. Except for Pickford, who just blew it. Just a big swing and a miss from Jordan Pickford. Now they're going to give Denmark a chance. No, they're not. Nicely done. Poulsen finds a little bit of space. But just a terrible ball. The terrible ball from Poulsen there. Højbjerg's got it. Almost no options to look for. Yeah, man, I don't know. This Danish team is struggling. There's a great Italian restaurant right by the UCLA. Oh, I bet. The States have got delicious food. Nice ball into the box. Poulsen, not enough. I'm just sitting with my cup of noodles that are already cold because I'm holding it from the beginning of the match. The nerves were hitting you, Justin, or what? Now I gotta go make another one. Well, there's about 10 to go in this game. And watching Denmark trying to pin a pass together is a little frustrating, but they are at the top of the box now to breath weight. But are attacked so nicely. I said Indian, not Italian, Josh. Oh, my bad. Indian. There you go. That would make more sense. Well, you said you liked Italian. I just misread it. But I don't know. Denmark need to do something here. They have been doing some aerial balls, which have got no help whatsoever. I think they just need to try to get to the top of the box and someone needs to hit it. And not keep forcing passes and doing poor decision makings because there's just nothing coming up right now. But Højbjerg gets it back there, does well. Højbjerg gets dispossessed. I think Denmark will score after the 200 minutes. Well, you might be right. Harry Kane. It might take them 200 minutes to get a cold by the way they're playing, man. I don't want Denmark to go home. I don't either, man. I don't either. And it sucks because they had the lead in this match and then an own goal brought England back in it. And then a soft penalty gave them the lead. Like this game, I mean, but again, to be fair, they haven't been the better team. They look tired. They look outplayed. England has been the better team. Even right now, they can't even get the ball back. England is just passing it around. The Danes are exhausted. Shaw going to take it to the corner. No, he's going to go for it. Probably a poor decision, but somehow finds it back. Ref says no pen. Do you like rap? I don't mind rap. More of a classic rock kind of guy. Some rap music. It's got to be the right rap music to fire me up. Otherwise, no. I mean, Eminem, before I used to play hockey, that was my go-to. Till I Collapse was our go-to before hockey. And Tell me that song doesn't fire anybody up to go play a sport. But Denmark's finally got the ball back, and they look very, very relaxed with it. But I like a good old Canadian band called the Tragically Hip. Is my favorite. Breathwaite. Oh! Did Pickford get a hand to that? I think he did. I think there's a corner coming up. Breathwaite did well. Turned away from John Stones. Was able to get a shot off. It looked like it did tip off of John Stones. And Pickford got a hand to it either way. Corner kick coming up. 5 minutes to go. Daniel Vass. This is a good opportunity for Denmark. Looks like a decent corner, but well defended in the end. And then a dangerous ball. Jesus. But very well done to get it back to Schmeichel. With about 5 to go. To Højbjerg. I think England's going to start sitting back a little deeper right now. Going to invite, hopefully, some more pressure. But that high line is staying right on the 18. Which makes it a little bit more difficult for Denmark to get closer to it. But Captain Kjær taking it into his own hands. Oh, Breathwaite trying to be too cute. And sends it out, but Schmeichel smokes Kane in the head. We're under 5. Schmeichel did very poor there. Oh, no, it was his hand. Okay, I was going to say, I thought he hit Kane right in the head, but here Kane put his hand up. Shots are 20-6. Shots on target are 9-4. Schmeichel has been good. But it shows how the chances have not come very fast or very quick. But there's a nice ball into the box for Breathwaite. Out for another corner. I think it's Daniel Vass once again. England supporters look nervous. It's got to be a good delivery. These are the perfect opportunities to get it in, especially when you're not playing good, you're not creating much. Nice. So that's not a very good corner. Too much height on it. It's now or never, fingers crossed. It is there. It did very well there to get a little bit of space, but he's taking on 5 people. And once again was dispossessed. Jordan Henderson finds Kieran Trippier. I'm assuming he's going to just run it down to the byline. Sterling, Foden. Angie's pissed. Says, come on. They're just, I don't know. It's tough. They were getting outplayed. They haven't been able to touch the ball. Denmark won it in our hearts. They did, man. They did. No matter what, Denmark had an excellent tournament. I don't think anyone would have predicted them to get to the semifinal stage. But look at this. I mean, they need the ball. They need to push. They need to press. They're just too tired. They can't really do anything. Sterling is coming at it once again. In the box. Will he dive? This is frustrating, man. This is frustrating to watch. England is doing so well just to pass the ball around and kill time. It looks like a game of FIFA when you're getting mad at the opponent because he's so much better than you that you can't touch the ball. But Denmark they just can't get there. They can't get it. And they just look superior. Oh man, this is ugly to watch. And boring as crap. Watching England just pass the ball around. Someone take out Foden. Phillips. Well, wish Delaney was still on. I do too, but this is incredibly boring, man. I haven't seen this in forever. Look at England pass the ball around. They've killed the last 3 minutes of the match. Denmark look exhausted. This is starting just to get frustrating and sad. I don't even know what to say. Oh, and there they go. England made a mistake. With about a minute, they just killed 3 minutes. And honestly, that's very hard to do. Denmark's legs are just unbelievably dead, or England are just so incredible right now at passing the ball around. The Danes just could not get there. But they're going to have about 30 seconds plus some time. But there's no movement, there's no energy. Denmark looks defeated, and the game's not even over. It's 2-1 in extra time. Launching balls forward that go absolutely nowhere, easily defended. And England once again have the ball. No pressure on them, no movement, and are probably just going to be able to kill this thing out. Find Sterling, who's going to take it on 1v1, and a big save by Kasper Schmeichel. 120 minutes have been played. Hopefully they just end this now, man. The British Empire's back and says it's coming home. You got to give credit where credit's due, man. England just killed the last 5+ minutes just passing the ball around. Look like a game of FIFA. Denmark's got no strategies, man. Denmark looks defeated. Stop. He's already dead. That's what it looks like. You guys not think so? Denmark have not touched the ball. There's no urgency. It's not, I don't know. They got about 30 seconds, though. They did get the ball back. They got nowhere to do but pump it upfield. But he created a little bit of space for himself. To find Anderson. To Braithwaite, who tries to take on Shaw. And gives it on England. There'll probably be one final kick of the game. Oh, they didn't give it. And that's the game. That was an ugly... I wish the game just ended in overtime. Or in regular time. That was ugly to watch. Freaking painful to watch on the eyes that last 5 or so minutes. I did not enjoy that whatsoever. But, I mean, I guess congratulations to England. They definitely deserved it. They were by far the better team in that game, man. Our boy British Empire is fired up. Bye, Josh. Congratulations to England. Ugly last 5 minutes to watch. Denmark was just defeated. Legs were dead. No movement, no creativity. England, Italy for the finals. Should be a fun one, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Gained a lot of new subscribers. A lot of new members on the channel. Much appreciated. Be sure to... I don't know. Let's go Italy now. Guess it's Italy. Go Italy. Yeah, you got to give it congratulations, or where it's due. Congratulations to England. They were the better team, that's for sure. But, I don't know. Good run to Denmark, we'll say that. Inspiring run to Denmark. Nice show, Josh. We appreciate it. Be sure to drop a like on the way out if you haven't. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you tuning in with me. And we will talk to you guys soon. Take care, friends.